Tonight on Game Night, Lincoln, Deborah, Aaron, and Nikki are tunnel-digging, axe-wielding dwarves! And the orcs are coming to steal our gold! But not if we can help it in the Siege of Runedar! Or maybe it's Runedar. I lost my dwarven to English dictionary. It's a game for 1 to 4 dwarves, designed by Reiner Knizia and published by Ludonova. So come on down to our dwarvish mining stronghold and see if we can defend it and get the gold out of the tunnel from all these trolls and goblins and catapults and siege towers. The siege has already begun.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Lincoln. Will you teach us Siege of Runedar?
Is it Runedar or is it? I don't know. I'm gonna have my dwarf cake and eat it too, and say that whichever one it is, I said it right.
Okay.
All right. So this is our dwarven fortress of Runedar, or whatever we're gonna call it. It's our castle fortress, and it's our mining outpost. It's been used for centuries. By the way, we all said we were gonna grow our beards out for this episode, and I'm the only one who remembered. Your dwarven vows mean nothing, but
you're very committed.
I am committed to the bit, but you guys forgot.
I shaved this morning. I could have skipped it.
This fortress, this mining outpost, has been in use for centuries by our dwarven clan, and but it's running down. It's decrepit. The tools are old and falling apart. But we've just discovered this huge new vein of gold, so it's all of a sudden very valuable. And the orcs are coming to take our gold. And just us 4 dwarves are left to defend it and get as much gold as we can and escape from the orcs before they come and take all our gold and kill us. So we're going to do that by excavating this escape tunnel here and escaping through there and hopefully not losing all the gold that's in our central chamber here.
Once we get to this point, do we need to break out Bandito and try to escape?
Yes, so that we can chain together a legacy system of games. Do some dig dug in the tunnel.
Yes.
All right, so we have our central chamber. We have our 3 workshops here. The tannery has leather. The foundry has metal. The carpenter's has wood. Those are our 3 resources, besides gold, which is essentially just hit points or victory points. If we lose all our gold, that's one way we lose the game.
Okay.
And this is the tunnel entrance area. It has rubble here that we need to clear before we can remove each section of the tunnel.
Okay.
That is the only way we win the game. We remove this rubble pile 5 times because it's going to reappear for each of these 5 tunnel sections.
Goodness.
And under each of those tunnel sections are 2 goblins that we have to either defeat or negotiate with. And once we've done that whole sequence 5 times in this game, that's how you win.
Goodness.
There are many ways to lose, but I'll explain that to you as we go through the game. This is a cooperative game. We're all working together. We can discuss our strategies and discuss what we want to do on our turns. The only thing you can't do is show your cards out of turn. You can say, on my turn, I think I can move here and deal with this problem. But you can't show, I've got this card that lets me do this. That's the only limitation. We each have the same starting deck. We have our dwarf color, and our hand has 12 cards. 2 orc cards, which are bad, and 10 dwarf cards, which are good and give us actions to play. At the beginning of the game, you're going to do this, and this is how your turns are always going to cycle. You're going to take your deck, shuffle it up a little bit, always take 2 cards and immediately discard them without looking at them. So you don't know what you just lost out of your 12-card hand, but it could have been some of the bad orc cards, right? Then you take a hand of 5, and that's your hand for your turn. And then at the end of the turn, you're going to take the other 5, and those will be your next turn. So you're going to use 10 of your 12 every cycle, right?
Okay.
All right, your turn goes like this. Like a lot of cooperative games, the bad stuff comes first. So the first thing you do is if the siege tower is in your area of play, it could be in other people's area of play, just basically means sitting in front of you, you activate the siege tower. And what that does is brings a troll into the tunnel entrance area. Trolls are so big that they need to climb up the siege tower to get over our walls, right? The orcs are going to be constantly coming from outside and climbing the walls on their own, but the trolls need the siege tower to help them climb up. So that's the gimmick there. That's the rationale. A troll will go here, and a troll will come with one of these 5 little border icons that tell us how to kill them. This troll is going to need 6 damage points to kill, you can see.
Okay.
But they all have different stats on here. This is one of the ways to lose the game. If the 5th troll tile is even revealed, the 5th troll comes into the courtyard, game over.
Wow.
Immediately.
Okay.
So you cannot let this siege tower activate 5 times. We can deal with the first 4 trolls, but the 5th one being activated just immediately means game over. The second thing you do on your turn is if the catapult is in your game area, in your play area in front of you, you activate it. The catapult has a deck of 5 cards. You just flip one over, and it will destroy one of our upgrade cards. That's a display here that we haven't looked at yet, but it will destroy this card. This slot is now unavailable to us. We might have even put some resources on there, which would go back to our
Right.
workshops, and now we have one less thing to deal with, or one less card to upgrade to for our decks. Similar to the catapult, if the 5th, similar to the siege tower, if the 5th catapult card comes out, game over.
Okay.
No, as soon as the 5th one hits the board, we're done. We've lost. All right.
And so does that means not that there are 5 trolls in here at the same time,
Correct.
but the 5th troll is revealed. That's
Correct.
it. So we could
There's-
have gotten rid of all 4, and it's still death. for us.
Correct. There are only 5 troll tiles, and once we've defeated this, it goes away out of the game, and once
Oh,
we've
wow.
defeated the second one,
Okay.
it goes away out of the
A
game.
lot of ways to lose.
I'm glad you asked that because I just figured we take care of one,
Right,
and put
then-
it back,
right.
and we're okay.
Then we just keep ahead of
No,
it, but that's
yeah.
not it. Okay. We can't keep ahead of it.
The third and final bad thing that can happen is now you look at your 5-card hand, and first you must play the orc cards if you have any. Just lay that in front of you, show it to the camera. You might have up to 2 because there are 2 in your deck. You play those, and every time you play one of those, it just means turn over a siege card.
Right.
We have a 50-card siege deck, and they are numbered from 1 to 5, getting increasingly bad as the deck goes on. And here are the things that can happen on a siege card. They can place new orcs around our fortress. The position of the orc on the card will show you which section of the castle they will go on.
Okay.
This part of the castle or fortress by our dice tray and Deborah here is backed up against the mines in the mountains, so orcs will never appear there. They can appear here, here, and here on these 3 sides of our fortress. And our dwarves can actually go out there to these areas and fight them if we
okay.
want to. But nothing ever moves here. This is a mountain. All right, so that's the first thing is orcs can appear where they're pictured on the card. The second thing is this arrow means move all orcs. Every orc that is outside moves up onto the wall of that section. Every orc that is already on a wall moves into the workshops that is adjacent to that section. And every orc that is in a workshop already moves into the central chamber, immediately steals one of our gold and disappears forever. They go back to the stock, and the gold goes out of the game. So as I mentioned, that's bad. The game recommends to make sure that you move all the orcs correctly, you move the interior ones first. So we should move these workshop ones in first, then move the wall ones, then move the
That makes
outside ones
sense.
here. So just so you make sure that you
Yeah.
have gotten them all and don't move any twice. That's how orcs move. And the last 2 things that can be on these siege cards, although just so we know, I checked, and these are not going to be on the first 10 cards. The first 10 cards are only going to have orcs and movement. These are going to be later in the game as things get really hairy. This means
We're dwarves. We're pretty hairy.
right, things are hairy to start. There we go. We got dwarf puns aplenty. Dwarf jokes to go. This means take the siege engine and place it in your take the siege engine or the catapult and place it in your play area.
Oh, okay.
That's how it becomes active and in your play area. If it's already in someone else's play area, it activates immediately.
Oy.
As we discussed earlier, it means it fires and either destroys one of our upgrades or places a troll in the tunnel courtyard here. So as soon as these are active in front of a player, that's really bad and we need to deal with them, as you can see, since these are both clocks to end the game very quickly for us. That's how orc cards trigger siege cards. Now you can play all the rest of the good cards in your hand. And they have, I believe, 4 types of actions on them. You can play these in any order you like, and you can play them all. You can do these actions as many times as you like. Generally, you play one card at a time and do the action of your choice on it. Generally. The first action is move. Every card you have should have a move on it, and it's got usually the move and a number 2. That means move your dwarf 2 spaces. Here's how you move around our fortress. It costs 1 movement point to go from the central chamber to any one of these workshops or the tunnel courtyard. It costs 1 movement point to go to the adjacent wall from one of those workshops. It costs 1 movement point to go outside from a wall or up or down to a tower. You cannot move directly from a tower all the way down to a courtyard. There's no ladder here. There's no, it's too high to climb.
What about
So-
a tower
Jump?
outside?
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You've got
have to go down.
That's a 2-space move.
Too far a drop. D6 bludgeoning damage.
Yes. it's too far a drop.
Too
The
far a
towers
drop.
are meant to be high. The one thing that is kind of neat that the rules mention specifically is there are doors on the sides of these towers. So this is a 1-point move.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
So you could, if you really needed to, go 1-2 and get all the way across to the other wall.
All right.
Or, 1-2, drop down to here.
Or
etc.
1-2 even.
Yeah, right. 1-2, get up
If
to
we were
that
coming
tower.
from here, yeah. Okay, cool.
So yes. Some of the upgrades, we've got one out here. This is a magic weapon. It specifically mentions that some of the upgrades are magic items, and they have infinite move icons on them. So that means move anywhere in the castle, obviously. Anywhere on the board. These are also some of the only items that allow you to do 2 things with a single card. When it has an infinite move on it, you do the infinite move first, move anywhere, and then trigger the icons for another action. So the magic items are quite powerful. The next icon on your cards, an action that you can take, is work. That's when you are in one of our workshops. Dwarves, they gotta go to work. That's right. This is how we pay resources to our upgrade display and get these better cards into our hand. You will see that sometimes the icon specifically says 1 wood or 1 metal or 1 leather, and sometimes it's wild of you can mine 1 of any resource or work 1 of any resource. Later upgrade cards will allow us to work multiple resources at once, more than 1. You must be in a workshop to do this. The workshop must be free of enemies. You cannot
I can't work.
You can't work in the carpentry while there are orcs in there.
We're so busy ignoring them.
You've got to clear the orcs out
Okay.
first. So remember that you cannot use the work action while there are orcs in the
Okay.
workshop you're trying to work from. So when you take this action, again, you just do this 1 card at a time, 'cause even if you have multiple cards in your hand. You're in the appropriate workshop. There are no enemies there. You take the number of resources shown and you place it on the upgrade card of your choice. Do any of these take wood? This one does take wood. So I'm going to try and build this magic axe. It's got
Got it.
1 wood list. Or I'm sorry, the price is actually at the bottom. We haven't gotten to this yet, but this magic warhammer takes wood.
Okay.
With less players, there are additional costs on this upgrade board. Because we're playing with 4 players, there are no costs listed on the board itself. So we're just paying these costs on the cards, which actually makes the items more affordable and easier for us to get out, which is good. If you place multiple resources, but if you've got a great card or you've got lots of work cards, you can place them on different objects, different upgrades. You don't have to place them all on the same one. And if there are only, if there's only 1 wood in the workshop, but I have 3 wood worked on my cards, I can only place what's in the workshop. All right, that's work. The next icon is attack, and it comes in hand-to-hand and ranged flavors. This is the one action that you can use multiple cards at once to trigger. So you can use all your attack cards to attack whatever's in your location. The numbers will tell you how many dice you're going to roll. So if I was in a room with an orc, or outside, or on a wall, wherever, this is going to roll 2 dice hand-to-hand. Hand-to-hand means I'm in the same space as the or troll or goblin. It's the same rule. So Deborah's going to give us a sample roll. The dice have, as you'll see, crossbows. These do not help in hand-to-hand.
And kapows.
And they have kapows, hits. They come in 1s, 2s, and 3s. The dice are a little unfriendly, so there's a single 2 and a single 3, and there are 2 1s and 2 crossbows, which for our purposes right now are 0s. So I got 1 hit on my 2 dice. Unfortunately, you need 2 hits to kill an orc in hand-to-hand combat.
All right.
So this does nothing.
Right, so there's no wound.
The hit doesn't carry
damage,
over.
yeah.
There's no wounds to damage him and keep it. Correct. Some of the much later foes, like you'll see, here's a troll that has 7 damage, but you get to mark each one as you go. So like 1 would actually carry over and be marked for me. There may be a goblin or 2 that are similar, but for an orc, you just have to do 2 damage and kill him all in 1 blow. If I had multiple orcs in the same room, let's say I had 3 orcs and I got an amazing roll like this, you can kill them all with a single roll. So that's 6 hits. I did get 3 damages on 3 different orcs and wipe out the entire posse of orcs in that room. Okay?
Amazing.
Ranged attacks use the crossbow symbol. You can only do a ranged attack from a tower. That's where we keep all the crossbow bolts and ballistae and stuff. And we're short dwarves. We got to get up high to shoot at things. So here's what you can target with a ranged attack. When you're on your tower, you may target the wall sections adjacent to that tower and the outside sections next to those walls. So on this tower, I can't hit orcs over here or over here. In addition, once an orc is inside in the workshops, they can't be shot with crossbows. There are actually roofs on these buildings, right? In addition, you can target the siege tower and the catapult if they're in any player's play area. So as long as they're active and not out of the game right now, this is very helpful because, as we mentioned, they can be very bad and end the game for us. So targeting them and taking them out of play so they can't activate and do bad things to us can be very good. In addition, from this tower only, we'll call it the tunnel tower because it's right next to our mining tunnel, you may target into the tunnel courtyard here. So you may target, there will never be any orcs here because orcs are just going to go straight into the gold area. Right. But there will be trolls and goblins who we haven't quite gotten to yet. So you may use ranged attacks against them.
Okay.
As we implied, when you roll ranged attacks, you're looking for these crossbow symbols. Those are your hits. There are 2 of them on each die. And a single crossbow hit is enough to take the siege tower out of play, or take the catapult out of play, or completely wipe out the orc that you're aiming at. You don't have to keep track of single points of damage or 2 points of damage. 1 crossbow hit damages an orc and takes it out. For a troll, trolls have differing layouts as we looked at, but a crossbow hit will fill a circle completely on a troll, do 1 damage to it. As you can see, that could be extremely useful or not so useful for like this troll that has 7 different circles with 1 hit in it.
Right. Oh, interesting.
So, but a crossbow basically obliterates whatever you're aiming at with a single shot.
Okay.
All right, that is ranged attacks. Your final icon on your cards. Your final action is dig, and that's the pickaxe. This can only be done in the tunnel courtyard here. This is the only way we're going to win the game with a lot of dig actions, because as I said at the start, we have to clear these rubble tokens, and that will clear the tunnel, and then the goblins will come out and say hello. So the dig action is how many rubble tokens you're going to remove. The courtyard must be clear of enemies. If there's a troll out there or goblins from already previously clearing rubble and revealing a tunnel section, you can't dig yet. Except that there's actually a goblin that requires you to dig. He says, please clear this other rubble for me. You can use a dig action on that. But you can't normally use a dig action to clear rubble while there are enemies in this tunnel courtyard. But so in your basic deck, you just have a couple cards that clear 1 rubble. That's your card action. You clear this rubble away. Wow. It's going to come back with the next tunnel section.
That's
but
nuts.
That's how we win the game. We're going to have to clear that entire thing 5 times.
That's a lot.
And then deal with 10 goblins, because each section will reveal 2 goblins. Here's a couple goblins I've got out here. The goblins, like the siege cards, are numbered 1 to 5 and will get progressively harder. So a number 1 goblin that we're not using in our game, he requires 2 rubble to be cleared. He's got 2 rubble on the back of him. Some goblins will have hits damage on the back of them and we have to fight them. Some goblins can be paid off with goods, leather and wood and metal. So we will just have to use work actions to pay them and give them stuff. And then this one wants to just fight. This is a level 5 goblin, so he's an endgame fighter, but we would have to do 4 points of damage to these goblins. You must clear the 2 goblins that are revealed and come out of the tunnel before then. In our case, we're playing normal difficulty. It's 8 rubble in the courtyard. You can increase or decrease this amount of rubble to increase or decrease your difficulty level of this game.
So that one where it has 5 in one circle, if I shot that with a crossbow,
You would
I'd
kill
knock
him with
him
an
out in
entire
one?
with one shot. Yes, that would be a very good judicious use of the crossbow, I would say. Although we happen to know we're not playing with that specific
okay,
goblin.
well, there we go.
I just didn't shuffle him into our random choice. I believe that is everything. Oh no, we have 3 decks of upgrade. Oh, the upgrades. When you have completed an upgrade, meaning we've paid the entire cost here of the upgrade card, you don't have to take it immediately. You can, but it could be strategic. For instance, Deborah completes this upgrade on her turn, but maybe it works better for me to use it on my turn. You know, maybe I'm going to pick up this magic weapon and go fight 5 orcs with it or something. So you're not forced to immediately use it. But when you want to pick up an upgrade that has been completely paid for, whether I did it on my turn or someone else did, it's a free action. It does not take one of your cards. You immediately take the card, the resources go back into the workshop, the card goes into your hand, and one of your unused dwarf cards that you have not used this turn goes out of the game forever. So you're upgrading your deck, and you're going to use this new great card right now this turn.
If you want.
Well, no, you're always going to use all your cards every turn.
Oh,
so
okay,
you're going to
yeah.
use it for something.
Right.
I mean, there would be no reason not to use it for at least, an attack or a dig action or whatever it does.
right.
And as you might suspect in most deck building games, these are all going to be better than our starting cards. So they're
Sure.
going to upgrade our deck.
Well, infinite movement
The
is great.
rules do recommend getting some of these as soon as possible.
We need the magic ones.
And don't leave one player with just their basic deck when everybody else is upgrading.
Right.
We probably all at least want one of these. So let's say it's my turn. We've fully paid for this card. I take it. I throw out. You cannot throw out an orc card out of your deck.
Darn.
You must throw out a dwarf card. Yeah, so
was
you're
my
always going to
plan.
have 2 bad cards. So then I'll use this immediately. And as we mentioned, this is one of the ones with infinite movement. But some of them are just
We
going to have.
can't befriend an orc card.
There's always going to be hordes of orcs coming to destroy us. This one, here's a big crossbow that has a 2 ranged
Right.
attack. Here's an anvil that has 3 metal that you can work at once. A better sword with 2 attacks. So they're just going to have upgraded abilities, right? If not the infinite movement, which is pretty great that we got
Right.
2 of those to start. We have a yellow deck, a gray deck, and a red deck. When I take this, I can replace it with whatever I want. These are progressively more powerful and expensive.
Sure.
Let's just look at a red card and then reshuffle. This one costs 6 metal,
Well, you got to get that one
Okay.
first, right?
but it's 3 ranged
Yeah.
attacks.
Oh no,
So-
3
No,
dig.
A 3 dig.
Yeah.
So it's going to clear a lot of
Yes,
rope.
yeah.
I told you the pickaxe looked too much
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a crossbow. But so you can choose whatever comes out of here. These are more expensive and better cards as the decks go up.
So as you get better cards, then you probably should bump it up the cards
Yeah.
so that they're actually attainable.
Yeah, but the yellow ones are nice and cheap and easy as well. Here's another little thing. At the end of your turn, when you've played all your cards, you may wipe away any of these upgrades that you don't think are useful and get rid of them and replace them
So you
with
don't,
new
you don't
cards.
have to wipe them all, just
Nope.
selectively
Anyone
take
you
them
want.
out.
Even, and this would probably be later in the game when we decide a card is not useful, but let's say this card costs 3 wood and we've already placed a wood on it, you can still wipe that card away, put the wood back,
Okay.
and we decide we need a red card right away to deal with some
Okay.
problems. So you can wipe away anything you want from here and put new cards out.
And I guess the
But there are, there's a limited supply of these
Yeah.
cards. They're not going to refresh. The decks are what they are. Yes?
if a catapult covers one of these, it's dead and out of the game. And part of the risk of leaving this to take later is that it could get wiped out by a catapult.
That is correct. And so I think most of the time we'll probably grab these pretty quickly.
Do they do them in order?
No, I sort of might have implied that in my catapult description. These catapult cards are randomized, so we don't know which slot is going to be destroyed first or next.
Who designed this?
Yeah, some math guy who likes to make things unpredictable. So yeah, you have no idea which slot is going to be destroyed at any moment.
What was the red X on the bottom of the card?
Oh, thank you. Whenever a catapult card comes out, we lose a gold from our supply.
Sweet.
I did forget to say that.
Sweet.
So that's another reason catapults are bad for castles.
Terrible miners.
Well, like I said,
our world is crumbling. That's probably why we want
we
out.
are the last defenders of
We
this
are.
place, and we really got to just get what we can and get
my
out.
goodness.
The final thing I haven't explained, which is also a free action we can do at any time, but it has an expensive cost. So it's sort of a last resort, we really need to take care of a thing kind of thing, are these 5 cards.
Okay.
These are the mercenaries. They are out in the forest surrounding our mining outpost. They will come and help us, but they will cost 2 gold per card permanently. So that's out of the game. Again, when we run out of gold, that is a way to lose the game. So these are 5 different one-time actions we can do at any time during your turn. Doesn't cost an action, doesn't cost one of your cards, but it's a steep cost, but it may be necessary. Here are the 5 things they can do. They can cancel one activation of the catapult. So when we have the catapult in play and it's about to trigger, maybe it's going to destroy our last upgrade and lose the game for us, we can pay 2 gold to cancel that one activation of the catapult. And it does place the catapult back out of play into the reserve.
Okay.
This card will cancel a siege card that we have revealed and seen. So that lets us, once during the game again, see one really bad card that's coming out and gonna maybe move a bunch of orcs into our gold chamber, or do reveal our 5th troll, something like that. It cancels the one. We don't have to draw a replacement. We just cancel the one that we just flipped over. We don't have to reveal. We don't have to do the effects on that card. This one removes all orcs that are currently in workshops. Just in our 3 workshops, not the walls, not outside.
Not in the courtyard.
Orcs would never go
Oh yeah,
there.
that's right. They're going right for
They
the
just
gold.
go straight in here. But so only in these 3 interiors. If we manage to stack up a whole bunch in here, it may be
worth it because you might
wiping
get to
out.
lose 2 gold
Yeah.
I mean, what if you wipe out 6 orcs or something with that card? All right. And the last 2 target the tunnel entrance area here, and they are just wipe out 1 goblin or wipe out 1 troll. And they would they would already be revealed and already in there. But if we're just having trouble getting there or they're just too tough, again, those are all really good effects, but they're all 2 gold out of the game, which is a very costly payment unless we're doing very well and have a lot of gold left. All right, that's the entire game. Take your 12 dwarf cards, shuffle them up.
I'm prepared.
You're prepared. That's
I
good
shuffled
because
and shuffled and shuffled.
Yeah.
the shortest dwarf goes first.
Yeah.
So why don't you play your first? Do you have any orc cards in your hand?
I surely
Well,
do.
then play one and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay,
pull
there's
5.
one.
You pull 5. It puts 1 orc over here in this play area near Lincoln.
Okay.
And that's
You don't have that.
Yeah,
No.
those are
Not
both
yet.
out of play. That's all it does. It's a nice, easy card. So I mentioned most of the ways that we can lose. There is only one way to win the game, but there are 5 ways to lose, and I think I mentioned them all. If the 5th troll tile comes out, the 5th troll appears in the courtyard here. No matter what happened to the first 4, the 5th one destroys us. The 5th catapult activates, destroying all of our upgrades. Game over. All the gold goes out of our central chamber. Game over. The last orc comes into play. That's one I did not mention yet. So if there are so many orcs, that's one reason we might want to use this mercenary card to wipe out a bunch of
Right.
orcs. If there's so many orcs in play, there only are, I believe, 10 orc tiles. So if the final orc comes into play, game over. That's just too many to deal with. And the final one is this is a 50 deck siege card deck. If the last siege card is revealed, game over. So basically, if any resource runs out, game over. But the only one I hadn't mentioned was the 10 orc counters. So we don't want any of those things to ever happen before we clear all 5 of these tunnel sections and deal with all 10 goblins. All right, Nikki.
Yeah.
You have placed an orc from your siege card, and now you can play your 4 dwarf cards.
Okay.
However you like.
However I like. So, I don't have, I can get rid of a rock. 1 rock.
I mean, that's certainly something to do.
Yeah, before there's somebody in there
So,
stopping us.
Am I taking, wait, I use this one as a movement?
Sure.
Is that how that works? So I'm only using that part. I am
Yes,
not
you're using
implementing
one
those.
thing
Okay.
on each card for the most
So
part.
I'm going to, well, who am I?
You are.
I
Yeah.
don't know who I am.
I tried to put it
Are you sleepy?
Yeah, over there. Yeah, I'm
Bashful.
grumpy.
Bashful, grumpy.
Grumpy.
I'm sleepy.
Did you go to medical school?
And then I will remove one
You
this
have cleared
rock.
a rubble.
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 And then I can move again. What's up there for buy-in?
Well, we've got a thing. We could use. There's nothing that costs metal. They all cost wood or leather. But so there's a weapon that has magic movement, and a weapon that has magic movement, and a weapon,
Okay.
a thing that does a lot of metal, and a ranged weapon.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of things that take pelts, right?
Yes,
so
there are a
I'll
lot of things that
move
move
2,
leather.
1, 2,
That sounds good to go over there.
and then use my wild and take a
and
pelt.
take a pelt, and you
Okay.
can put it on.
Did I put it
You can choose.
right away?
In fact, you can take one of these things because you can pay the full cost
Yeah.
for either this or actually you can't because you've used all your dwarf cards.
Okay, so I just
So-
place it.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Which
you
one
can
do we
choose-
want?
Let's do the magic one.
Sure.
That doesn't-
Yay.
Okay. Agree.
So, since you don't have an unspent card, you cannot take that into your hand right now.
All right.
Gives Lincoln the chance to use it on his turn.
Okay.
Why not? All right. Those go under your dwarf tile, your discard tile, and those other 5 become your new
Hand.
hand.
Okay.
You, of course, do have the option to clear any of these cards at the end of your turn, although there doesn't really
I
seem to be a
have no
great-
reason.
I mean, unless we wanted to, see a gray card or get something that takes wood out there, but I don't
Right.
think it's necessary, really. All right, Lincoln.
Okay.
First bad.
No bads.
Oh, good. All right.
Wow.
No bads.
And no siege engine, no catapult.
No. So I guess I should move and maybe try to deal with this orc.
Or you can do like Nikki and do some good stuff. Let the orc come to you.
Okay. I've got a lot of stuff here, obviously, since I didn't have a bad card.
You're not supposed to
I mean,
really
I-
show
No,
us your
you.
cards.
Oh, during his turn,
He
it
can.
actually says you're fine.
Oh.
You can't show it out of turn.
I will say
Oh,
I also will not bring any orcs into the arena.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's
so
good to know.
if you want to focus on collecting or rubbling,
Yeah, maybe we can buy a bunch
That
of
also
these.
means they won't be moving on your
on
turn or his
my
turn.
turn is just
So
so,
I say-
can take care of this guy on mine as well as collect something.
If they're not moving on his turn or your
Okay.
turn,
They're going to
Focus
be
on
moving.
rubble
focus
and
on
things.
good
Okay.
stuff. Yeah,
Right.
they may move on my turn, but like I say, let them come to us. Right?
Right.
We're not in. I mean, it's the easiest part of a co-op
I mean,
game. It's the beginning where
I
nothing
know.
bad has happened
Well,
yet.
just because I have a ranged attack available to me now.
I see.
I was kind of,
You're thinking you might
I
wanna
might
use
not
it.
have more, so it's kind of like, why don't I, since
Okay,
I
I
can't
get
get up
that.
there and
I do have 2 ranges.
Just get rid of
right now. So I'm going to move. I'll move over here to.
do you want
we
the
don't
other
have-
magic one? Because you could go get wood.
Yeah, I'll go over here to get wood.
Yeah.
Then I will pick up the wood,
Work the wood.
work it,
There you go.
All right.
and then
You could take either of those,
Now you
right?
can
Yeah.
take either
Yeah.
of those
yep.
And use it right away as long as you.
as long as you exchange it
Right,
with an
exchange it.
unused card.
Right.
I agree.
think
Let's
I
get
will-
those going.
I'll
I
do
mean,
this
there's
one.
2 magic
Discard
weapons.
this?
Yeah, and then I guess I'll take. Well, I just gave up pelts, so I'm in trouble there. None of these are pelts.
Might as well take the one that works wood because you're in the work place
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, just in case you use it for that.
Okay, and that goes back. So how do we get a new one of these cards in? Do we just flip one now?
No, I explained how you can put a new card out there from any deck you want, and you can wipe away any of the old cards that you like, and put out any gray, red, or yellow card. The part I forgot, the important part, is your dwarf must be in the central gold chamber
Oh,
at
goodness.
the end of your turn to do any of those parts of the action. So this upgrade board will never refill until one of us ends a turn here. That's what makes it so like valuable and means
Nice.
that like it's actually a really clever mechanism because otherwise we would never ever go back to this central part here,
Right.
Sure.
right? Nothing's happening there.
Right.
It makes this a more valuable space to the board.
Well,
So we now have an empty space. The good news is now we hope that we draw the one card and that can be the destroyed spot if the catapult ever actually
Oh, sure.
activates. But yeah, sorry,
So-
I
Can't know
I
that.
did not completely get that rule right at the beginning.
when using these magic ones, we do get movement and one of the icons.
That is the only time you ever get to use
So
two icons on a card.
do I get to choose the order that I do them in?
The movement is always first.
Boo, because I
You
could get
teleport
wood right
first.
now.
No, I know.
You
Let's
teleport first and then use the thing.
see.
That is a
well,
boo.
darn.
Yeah.
There's nothing to fight.
I
Hand
know.
I know.
Well,
Well-
I'm obviously. I think I'm gonna go over here and just mine two,
Dig. Yeah.
or dig up to rubble two. So I'll do that and take out two.
I can dig it.
You can dig it. I can dig it.
Does seem good to dig.
So that's all your
That
cards,
is
right?
is
the end
always
of my
good.
turn.
All right.
My goodness.
Deborah,
All right.
we still have no siege
And
engine or
So,
catapult.
so when we reshuffle, we pull these two out, reshuffle, put two away.
Always right. You're always
Okay.
just going to trash two without looking at them
Okay.
and have 10.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And he had me put mine under my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Kind
what
of
this
so that you
discard tile is
know
for. That's your
It
spent
doesn't
cards.
exist.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So I have no orcs. Okay. My plan is, I would like to move into the hides and take a hide, which I could then place on
Okay.
either of these. Well, I'm gonna map this out so
Oh,
I do
okay.
it correctly. Then I'm gonna take. Oh, I think I was gonna take another hide so I could place both of them while I was there. Then I was gonna move two up here and take a single ranged shot
Very
at
nice.
that guy.
Sounds
That's
good.
pretty good.
Sounds like
That's
a
my
lot
plan.
of stuff.
Yes, it does.
Sounds like a
I
turn.
hope it's gonna be okay. So my first is to move. I'm purple here. Then I'm gonna use
Work-
this to get
work
one
some
of these
hides.
and put that there. I'm gonna use my miscellaneous to get one of these and put
Nice.
that there. Then I'm gonna use the two now to
Look
go.
at how unselfish you are,
one,
making all these
two,
items and
now
not taking
for
any.
y'all. And then I will use this to roll one die and hopefully
Come on.
So you need a
gotta get
crossbow
I need a crossbow.
to kill.
Yay!
All right.
Yes!
Wow.
He's got
A perfect turn.
Go
I'm very
away.
May
happy
they all
about
be
that.
so well planned and perfectly
Yes.
executed. All right. That's your
God.
entire turn. All right.
Did you look too?
Like with my new hands, I put both of my orcs.
No
Where
way.
my discard.
Same here.
No way.
Oh my
You guys
gosh.
cheated.
No, I
I
didn't.
was
I know,
thinking
that's
they
great.
were gonna have
That's,
two
I
on
was
this
too, and like
turn,
be
it was
really
gonna be
bad.
bad.
All right, I do have one orc, so we're gonna reveal a siege card.
I'm very happy about that.
It has an orc and movement,
But we have no orcs.
but we're gonna place one.
Yeah.
That comes first, and then he's gonna move.
I cannot believe we both
Oh,
had
he
that.
he does both.
The
okay.
the orc placement is first. The movement is second.
Okay. It's only those cards that don't have the arrow that would ever leave them outside.
Yes.
If it
right.
has the arrow, they're basically always
Right.
going to get there. Okay.
So yes. So they can appear and then immediately move
Immediately
because move comes
That's
after
a
the.
fast orc.
That was a fast orc. All right. So I have 4 dwarf cards. Oh, I can take a good card though. Do I want the attacky thing? I can get up to that wall and attack.
Our
that
good
guy.
luck has been spent on the first round.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
All right. I've got a great turn here.
Okay.
Not great, but it's pretty good.
Oh wow, there's
So
not a
watch
lot of
this.
mining cards either.
No, there aren't.
No.
I would
I've
say
spent
only
everything.
two.
You should never
try
spend
not to
those.
get rid of those.
Wow.
Right.
Only 2
So
I
I'm going to
didn't.
get rid
Jeez.
of
Let me look at those.
my metalworking card
Okay.
to take this magic sword
Okay.
because I'm going to use it to kill this orc.
Oh, spear and magic
Dun.
helmet.
Spear and magic helmet. So I'm going to move here. I'm going to work wood, which will complete this crossbow. And then I'm going to move up onto the wall. And I'm going to 2 dice with my brand new gigantic hacking sword.
Yeah.
Kill this orc. You
Bam.
Okay, you can reach.
Come on.
Money,
2
money.
hits. All right. I chopped him in half twice. All right. And that's all my cards. And I'm done.
Wow.
Nikki.
All right. So here's my bad guy.
All right. Here's your siege card. It has, again, a single orc.
All
And he
right.
moves up onto this wall.
Boom. Okay. Then Can I hack at something? I can. What's out there? Oh, I should.
Ranged,
Yeah.
metalworking, and a magic hammer.
I move up here.
Okay.
Gonna deal with him.
I'm gonna try. And then I guess I use the crossed axe, right? Because
You
I
can-
wouldn't
no.
want to do range there,
You
right?
cannot.
Yeah.
You can only do range from the towers.
Okay.
Now remember, you can use multiple cards here, since
So you can roll more
since
dice.
you likely want to roll multiple dice at the same time.
Okay, so there's 2 of that type.
That makes sense. 2 dice
Okay.
is a pretty good,
Thank you.
not guarantee, but pretty good shot at an orc.
Come on.
Money.
Yay!
Yeah.
Wow.
Plenty. Wow.
Okay.
He was
That's
good.
like roll a
Twice,
six.
too.
Yep.
He fell off.
Oh,
And
we're
cracked
really
You got
his
one
head.
card left.
Ooh, I don't want to get. I want one of the specials, but this card I do not want to give up.
we're gonna fall hard.
Well, you're giving it up no matter what.
Yeah, you want to upgrade all your cards.
Oh, she doesn't want to give it up. If
I
you
don't want to throw it out to
then-
get one of those.
The other thing you could do is move back into here, which would
Oh,
let
yeah.
you put 2
Yeah,
new cards
let's
out.
do that.
That's a smart.
I will use
Yeah.
it as a movement and get in there.
So, what do we want? Do we want more yellows? Do we want a gray? We probably
One
don't
of
need
each?
red yet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
our
let's
good
try
one.
that.
A yellow
Alright.
and a gray.
Alright.
Let's put the yellow here.
We've got
in
a
case-
magic
oh, it doesn't
wand
matter.
or spear. Oh no, it's a magic spear that
Arrow.
comes back
magic
to us.
arrow.
Arrow.
It's
Yeah.
Yondu's arrow.
Yeah, it comes back. And we have a dagger that does ranged and
Ooh.
Ooh, you're throwing,
and hand, but it costs
expensive.
2 wood and 2
It
leather.
is expensive, but
It's very
it's
expensive.
cool.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
So just going back there, let me take
Lets
out
you-
2.
And also wipe
Okay.
away these if you want. It fills everything
Yeah.
and wipes away anything you like.
Why would I do that
Now,
with
only if,
goods
like-
on them?
Right. Only if we decide. You generally wouldn't, but it's an option.
Right.
All right, Lincoln.
Okay, well, I've got a bunch of cards. Again, no
Wow, you
orc.
guys really shuffled well.
Yeah.
It's
really
going to be
did.
bad. Well, did
I
we
know.
shuffle well? I think we did. These cards have been shuffled a lot. You can tell.
I'm gonna try to go dig on mine.
I think there's only 2. I
I think there are 2. in your
which is
starting
bad.
deck,
I mean,
yeah.
we definitely need to focus on them and try not to
Which
waste them.
that might be. I mean, I agree with Nikki. We don't want to clear away cards that we have worked materials on.
Yeah.
But we may want to like try to get some dig ones out there.
Yeah.
So, do you think the dig ones they're probably interspersed in all of them? You imagine?
Maybe they're more in the red
More
and
in the
gray.
better ones,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got
But I mean, we're almost halfway to our first clear.
a lot of goods. I could potentially do like half of one of these. This gray one. We don't have any
Did
orcs
you?
to deal with.
You already did pick up a card, right?
Yes, I
So,
have.
yeah.
I have the one that I used already.
Right.
It was the axe, I think,
Yeah.
not the hammer.
Yeah.
I'd kind of like to go for this one on
Go
my
for
turn.
it.
Oh,
if
absolutely.
You're cool with
It
that.
totally, and you're already
Yeah.
in place to use it. Yeah.
I mean, there won't be anything out there. I mean, I won't get to use it on that turn
True.
because
Correct,
he's
yeah.
not bringing anybody out. I'm
Right,
not bringing anybody out,
right.
but I'd still like it. Because all of
I mean, you should take something regardless, just
regardless,
because you didn't.
but
yeah,
this isn't usable because there's nothing to
place metal
place
on right
metal
now.
on.
Correct.
Same here, and there's nothing to fight. So as of right now,
I mean, it's still usable
this
as a
could be
move,
good.
so it's
this
still
could be
good
good because
to.
it's magic.
Infinite move.
Right,
is
that's true.
Nice.
Well, this one's a single.
If
move,
you're
so-
able to seed that, I'd take that either as well.
Sure. Okay. I absolutely can do that. So.
Because I'm too far away really
Right.
to do it and
I have
dig.
no mining, so I won't mine, but I will
Yeah, I'll
move
mine, but you can.
2, which is just 1,
Yeah.
and then I will get the
Cool.
wood for that.
Thank you.
Get Yondu's arrow, and then I guess I could start filling up some of the other things as well. So I'll take another wood, put that here,
Sure.
Nice.
and then we got a lot of filled cards over there.
I would say don't take another magic
I
because
don't
you
want
already
to.
have one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take
Maybe
the
take
anvil.
this one
Yeah,
just
I'll take
because
the anvil.
you want to get the cards cycling, right?
Yeah, it's just nothing to do with it
Right.
yet, but it's could use it to
Right.
move.
Well, yeah, he's going to have to
Yeah.
use it to move and do something
But
else.
I must discard a card.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
guess I'll
does
do the one
sort of
metal
stuff.
one at least.
Keep it out.
Yeah, it goes out.
Yeah.
And there is that my other
Oh,
one over
there we
there?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm making piles.
And then I
for us.
can move 2, I guess, and do 3.
But we can't put it
There's,
anywhere.
Oh, yeah,
there's
no
nowhere to
place
put
to
it.
put it, yeah.
Can your other one? Is there anything to attack? Did we clear?
No, I mean,
No,
there's
everything's
nothing
gone.
to do.
Then go back in here.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
put a new
Yeah.
card
Put it
out.
back in there.
That's all really you can do. That's
Yep.
me.
Oh, okay, there we go. And I'm done.
All
What
right,
color?
what color would you like? Red? You want to do gray again? See if we get a.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
do another
let's do
gray.
gray.
Yeah, all right. See, if, what are we looking? We're looking for
Shuffle
dig.
time.
We're looking for
Ooh,
dig.
that's a
We
lot
got a
of
warhammer.
stuff.
It works metal and it fights, and it
A lot
takes
of
one of
metal
each
working
thing.
without
Well, it is
much
work.
payment.
I know. I want to.
You know?
Yeah.
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 We want diggers.
Yeah.
We want digging tools. All right, Deborah
All right.
has no orcs again.
No orcs again. I'm gonna lose this guy to take
Take
this
the
one.
magic thing. Sure.
I'll immediately use it
yeah.
to fly over here.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And I'll use this to.
Wait, now, can you use this? No, you
'Cause there's
can't,
nothing
right?
to shoot.
There's nothing to shoot.
I
Just
could
remind
have
me that
used
you
it
do
up
get,
there, yeah, if there was.
You do
if
get
there was
both
no-
icons on that card.
Totally.
Yes. All right.
Then this one I'm going to use to
Dig
dig.
rubble. Mm-hmm.
Then I will use this to move here. And get one wood on here to help build that up. And I guess another wood on here to help build that up.
Okay.
Nice.
I think so. Boom.
All right. I have one orc card, which is going to place one orc.
Dun dun dun.
Bam, bam, bam.
These arcs are
Bam.
But
easy.
no moving,
So
right?
far, they're very. I know, right? Wait till we get to. We're still on the number one pile. The orcs are barely aware
We haven't
so
gotten
far.
to my turn yet, so
Oh,
I'm
that
just
sounds
saying.
Uh-oh.
bad. Uh-oh.
Shoot.
I do sort of like my turn, actually. Check this out. I'm going to do... Where am I? I'm up on the wall. I'm going to move
Oh, you're on the roof. Up on the
into the
roof.
tannery and work 3 leather.
1, 2, 3.
So
Nice.
2
He went to
fills
the
up
he went to the
my
Tandy Leather
dagger,
Factory.
and we're only 1 short of this
Very
one.
nice.
Do you like that?
So you want this crossbow?
No,
different-
I
or
just
doesn't
wanted
it?
something. Yeah, it didn't really matter. So that's fine. I got
Let's
a
see.
good thing.
Now I already have a really good weapon, so I guess I'm going to take the infinite move one.
You got to get one to Nikki too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, they're
No, I mean you don't have
oh
one
no,
either.
a card, yeah.
I'm fine.
Oh no, wait, I can't. I've used all my cards.
Oh, you did.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, I'll get
Oh,
one
okay.
next turn. It's fine. It was a good turn. All right, I'm done. I'm
That's true.
reshuffling.
You were a leather working fool.
I leather worked. Literally, we've got everything paid but one resource right now. So
know.
everybody
Okay.
should be picking up cards as quick as they can.
Sure.
Except for Nikki, who's going to kill us with orcs right now.
Oh, so
I am. So
right.
here's a orc.
It does an orc in front of you,
Okay.
and then they all move, which means up on the wall.
Pop.
Up, up.
And now I'm sensing another siege card.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Another orc.
It's in just one orc right here.
Okay.
Nobody
So,
moves.
No
Nobody
movement?
moves. But
Wow.
that's,
moves.
That was fortunate.
Oh. Okay,
that,
that's
that was
fortunate.
sort of lucky.
All right. Right now, I'm going
But
to.
Nikki only has 3 cards on her turn.
Give up
That's
a
bad.
card. I guess I'll
Yeah,
give up
definitely. Get
this
something good.
one.
For the hammer.
Hey, what would you like?
Don't know.
I mean, this one is infinite move, which is always nice, but the other ones have more icons, more gooder stuff.
Kind of want those grays going. I think.
Those
You
grays are
can
good.
get a gray, and look how nice that is.
Yeah, 2 attack.
I mean,
Yeah.
2 range.
But I should have one. I feel like
That's true.
one infinite move,
I
maybe.
mean, there may not be one for everybody, but yes,
Yeah.
it's not a bad one to get.
I'll take the infinite move.
So don't forget to you did already
I
toss
did
the one
toss
from
a
your hand.
card.
Okay.
Then we will. Where am I?
We do have some work problems, but
Oh.
Lincoln's gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna move
Yeah, I'll do
Can
some.
Lincoln do any killing?
over here. Take one of these. Now that one's
Because
open.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
make things worse.
used your magic hammer to hammer some metal.
I did. Yes. Then I'm gonna move over here and dig. So
Okay.
it's just
Only
one.
3
Only one.
rubble left. But we also have 3 orcs.
Yeah, we do.
Is Lincoln going to activate some orcs?
I do not have orcs again.
Wow.
So
That's
I've
crazy.
Shuffled fortunately.
I
twi-
know, really.
twice.
Luck unless.
Unless,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
but we
it'll-
should have
so
time to
far,
clear
yes,
most of
yes.
these.
So hope here's open.
Especially if he tells us that his next turn might be sort of bad.
My turn is sort of
Very bad.
bad.
So then Lincoln should do some
I gotta
As
do my
much
best.
damage as you can.
He should do some
Correct.
damaging. All right.
So, I have like pretty good
Oh, nice.
movement. I've got a little bit of. I got 3 attacks, potentially 1 ranged. Oh, actually, ranged over here, which I'd hate to use because it digs, but
Yeah.
I may have to go with that. So, I am in the center. I will.
But you do have an infinite mover.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it matters. I mean, because
Yeah, maybe
I'm
it
just
doesn't.
going to one of these positions, unless I
Yeah.
want to go up here. But see, I'm only going to be shooting one direction, so I'm not going to work metal then this turn. So I'll move
Yeah,
2.
bummer.
I know it came up,
Yeah.
and then I will use 2 to deal. There's one outside. Is still.
There is one over
There
here.
is one over on the ground.
But it's going to take him 3 moves to get in here.
Sure.
So, deal with the closer ones.
Right. Okay. Then I will do 2 dice and hope that I take one out here. Everybody else has rolled well. Hey, that's a lot.
Wow, I
of-
thought you were
that's a
going
lot
to
of
jinx
tech.
it that everyone else has
I
rolled
know.
well.
So then that was those 2, and then I will move to. Gosh, I really would. I'm not going to be able to mine or clean rebel, so I'll move 2, and then I will do one
That's
more.
really only
It
one.
is only one, but
Okay, yeah, it
a
doesn't
lot
make
of
any difference.
they're all
Yeah.
2 movement
And I
points.
will
on the
use
cards.
1 die, unfortunately, on this
Yeah,
one.
I mean, you got a chance.
Hey, single hit. Not enough.
No.
Not
Okay.
enough. It glances off. It hits him, doesn't kill him. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Time for some bad cards.
Oh, here they are.
Okay. Oh, it's a single orc this side of the castle.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah, we don't move. And another one, same place.
Ka-cha. Oh, no. Interesting.
No movement, though, huh?
No movement.
They're
I mean,
gathering.
again, the deck is going to get worse, and we've gone through 7.
Is it shuffled?
8. Yeah, it is shuffled in each
Interesting.
section.
Right,
So
right.
there's 10 ones, 10 twos. We've gone through 80% of the easiest part of the
Sure.
deck.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Here we go. Here comes the bad news.
Now the magical ones, I always get to do both, or is it just on the first?
Always, if it's got the red glow and the
Right.
infinite move, it's
I always infinite move
and
and action.
the
if
move
I
is
want it.
always first if you're
Yeah,
going to use
gotcha.
anything
Were
else.
those infinite?
Okay.
Oh yeah, but it didn't make any difference, right?
Okay.
I was using the. I didn't need to move. I had much more movement than I needed.
So my infinite move has a
Yeah. Crossbow.
attack,
Oh, it has a crossbow.
and I
Nice.
also have some things, but nothing needs filling.
Nope, nothing needs working.
So I will probably just.
In fact, well, you only have
I'm-
3 cards. Can you take one?
Well, I might take one. I might use one to take one. Fly and attack one orc guy, and then use this last one to return to the center and refill some
Okay.
stuff.
I was going to say, if you don't, I need to, because we want to
Yes,
refill
yes,
this.
yes.
Yeah.
So, who would we rather I range attack? The twofer here?
Do you get a 2 dice range attack?
I
You
just get a
one.
one.
Then it,
What about the guy
Yeah, I
on
know.
the
Why don't we
wall?
just take him
The
out?
closest one? Because I could fly here and range attack him. And then I'm still. Well, but then I'm 3 to get back, which I don't want to be.
oh, right.
But I can only.
She has to be further away to ranged attack.
Oh yeah.
I have to be on one of these to range attack.
Yeah.
So I'll do this thing first because maybe I can use it. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Take that and wipe everything out. Then you can target this and wipe this whole
I
section.
might like this guy.
Okay,
more.
sure. Either one.
Okay, so I'm gonna first of
They're
all.
both very strong.
Get
that
rid
one's
of this.
That one is better.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
then.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, we're so silly.
I know, right? We were ignoring the actual
The
things you
whole
can do
thing
with
I can
those
do.
Right.
cards.
Okay, great. So hopefully I can attempt to go for as many as I like here. I'm using these for attacks. I think then.
You could move 1, 2 up here, and then just do all 3 ranged attacks. And
Well,
then
what I kind of want to do. Well, but the 3 ranged.
do 1 here and then do 2 over here.
This is 3 dice,
It is 3
Yes.
dice, and yeah, you're
but I can target
you're
anybody
not
from
forced
this.
to combine. The
But
2
you
you
could-
have to do as a
You
single.
could do
Right.
1 here, move up here, then do 2 here. It's not as. You see what I'm saying?
Well, but I can't use my range at all.
Oh, that's
here.
right.
Correct, right.
But the question I have is, can I move 2 to take me here, use my
Hand to hand.
to
Sure.
try this guy,
Sure.
then infinite move up here and try
Absolutely.
to take one out with this
Absolutely.
thing. Okay, that's
Yep.
what I'm going to try to do then. So moving 2 brings me up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use 2 dice to hand against
Mm-hmm.
that orc. Come on. Oh, not that. That's not a roll. That's not a roll. This is a roll.
Hey,
That's
there you
good.
go.
Yep.
So that one's out. These
And
have
then-
been played. Then infinite move up there. I have 1
Here.
dice on. I guess
Doesn't matter. I mean, either.
doesn't really matter. Yeah.
One of the 2. Nope.
Nope. you
Oh
need a
no!
crossbow.
I need a crossbow.
Yeah,
That's
Must
right.
get across.
I must get a
All right.
crossbow. All right.
Okay.
Close enough.
Okay. I have 1 orc card. Oh, which is an orc and a bunch of moves.
A bunch
So
of
one
moves.
over here. Well, I mean,
That's
a
not
troll.
which I mean means 4 of them jump up onto the walls is what that means.
Yuck.
Yeah. All right.
Wish I could hit that guy.
Which kind of think means I'm going to take this card and start.
Start shooting.
See, Nikki's there for digging. Can you
nice
dig on your turn,
shooting
Nikki?
Text.
If I
Yes.
take-
Okay, good.
Both, I can attack
I can
this
do
one.
Are you in show business?
Show business.
And then join you on the tower.
Get your freaking feet off
the
the stage.
Are you in show business?
Oh, but then I wouldn't be back in the center to refill the thing,
Which we want you to
which
do.
we really want to do. So I think I'm just, let's see, 1, 2, gosh,
But,
no, there's
but
so
you didn't
much
have
movement.
any. You didn't have any orcs this turn.
No,
I've
you
won,
did.
they just
Oh,
all
you
moved
did.
up onto the wall. That's
they
unfortunately
hopped.
why
I
I
thought
only
you had
have
5
4
cards.
cards.
That's scary.
That's an interesting aspect of this is that a lot of your cards become useless because if you can't place a work,
Yeah.
you can't, so
Right,
you
right.
need to really be recycling
We really need
these.
to. So I'm not gonna. So the crossbow is gonna remain.
I might say we start getting out reds because
I-
even if they need more resources,
Yeah,
It
we-
gives us
we
more
got
things to
places
do
to
with our
do.
cards.
I
Exactly.
agree.
Yeah, we'll do a
they're
solid
expensive, but
red
they're-
or 2 at least this
it gives
turn.
us, yeah.
All right.
It's
I'm
solid.
gonna hit that guy. Let's see. And move. Then do I work leather or do I? I almost don't have enough things to do. Okay, now I'm gonna take this card. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna get rid of. I have 2 of these leather working cards in my hand. So, attack. Yeah, I'm going to move, attack, move. I'm going to move through the tower over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to 3 dice attack that entire pack of
Yeah.
orcs.
Okay.
Hoping to kill both of them with 4 hits.
Only one.
Yeah. And then I will move, obviously, back into the center to refresh the entire row. So,
Oh, sweet.
here we go. A big old axe that has double dig, double ranged, double attack.
That is
Yeah, we got to
bad.
start
some
doing
digging.
this. That's not that bad.
A giant ballista thing which has 4
That's
ranged
harder.
attack for
Wow.
6
But that's
wood.
hard. Okay.
All right, let's do a
Do a
gray.
gray.
Pincer tongs, which can make anything work any workshop.
Okay.
And it's only 1 of each.
Okay.
Should we do a yellow or a gray for the last one?
Great.
Is it great?
Yeah, me too. We can do a lot. It's a spear. It does dig. Or it's,
digging.
it's like a claymore, some sort of like pole arm
Oh, and
with a
an
spike on the
arrow.
bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh boy.
So it does
Yay.
ranged and digging. All right. Now you got some stuff to spend.
One
Throw
end
it at
for
people.
throwing at people, the other
Another end for frying
speed.
bricks or something.
Yeah.
All right. Nikki,
Yeah, I have no.
you have no great
bad
cards. All
guys.
right, that's
Yay.
good.
So, let's get a rubble removal.
All right.
Rubble.
Getting
Okay.
close. Rubble, rubble.
Then I can go attack stuff. All I have is hand to hand.
That's fine. Get
So,
up there on some wall.
Yeah.
we go. Let's just use that one first. 1, 2. Boom. And then we attack.
One,
I
two,
mean,
and a one,
You might
two.
as well.
Yeah.
Actually,
so
I
I do
guess-
2.
You could do 2 and take this card with your last card, or you could do 3 and be safe and kill him.
Do 2.
How bad is Lincoln going to bring? It's like, how
That's-
much does it matter to get rid of a guy? For
That's a good
sure.
question.
Is it going to be bad? It's going to be bad.
It's gonna be
gonna be
bad.
It's like it
All
had
right.
a free hand.
So
Yeah,
then
3.
I should be spending all 3.
Maybe you should.
maybe.
Because we want
All
to
right.
get rid of him.
So there's all 3 for 3 dice.
More important that he not get in there, I think, for now.
1, 2, 3. There it is. No.
Just need 2, right?
Yep. And she got 1!
Oh, with 3
Oh.
dice!
Wow! Our luck is starting to turn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
3 cards
Thank you
to
so
not
much.
do anything.
Nothing. You are welcome.
All right. And Lincoln is going to give us the last one and the first
There's-
2 card to see how bad they
There's
are.
the first one.
All right. It just places an orc over by Lincoln's side. Here we go. Here we go. The first 2 card. Let's see how bad they are.
No, no, no.
Nope, it's an orc and a move.
It's okay.
So it's here, the orc here.
It's okay.
Then all these move in,
Hop.
and then these 2 move up onto the wall.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not quite okay. It's we
not
need to do some
okay.
hitting. All right.
Well, I can attack with the 1, so I'm
Well,
just
I
going
mean,
to do it right here. The 1
only
card
got
I have.
3 cards in your hand. Come on, baby.
Get him.
Nope. Crossbow would have been great, and then I'm working.
No, there's an orc there. You can't work any
Okay.
workshops this turn.
Okay.
But you could. Oh no, we can't because we don't. You could get this if you.
You
wanted.
literally can't do anything. Can you go here and
you
dig?
may.
Take
I'll
this.
take that, and I can actually potentially use it next turn or
Then, I
something.
mean, that's something.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's. They're both the
At
same.
least it's just something. Yeah.
We now have limitations.
But I could move right
Sweet.
too and
You
get
could
over.
move-
Yeah.
You can move here to refill this.
Yes, I'm just going to do that.
Okay.
All right. Should we do? I think we should do a yellow now because we have a lot of
Okay.
expensive things.
Yep. Sure.
We kind of want a cheap one out there. It's
Just
another
in case.
crossbow.
Another same deal.
That's-
Wow.
I think that's good. All
I
right.
agree. That's smart.
All right.
Array.
You got some grays? You got
I
some
don't.
bad for us?
I have no
thank
bad.
goodness. I have one, by the way. I think that's good to know how bad the upcoming turns are going to be.
Are we allowed to talk about? I mean,
Yeah,
I
you're
said
just not, it said you're allowed to share information. You're just not allowed to.
show your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, again, I think, you can either have 0, 1, or 2 gray cards in your hand. So you could say,
Right.
my
Should've
turn's
looked
going
at
to
what
be great, okay, or bad.
Okay.
You know what you're talking
Can
about.
you guys get around to this mess?
I mean,
I can.
Because
Sort of.
I'm gonna try. I think I'd like to take 2 ranged immediately at this guy. Hope to clear them.
sounds good.
Then use this to move 1, 2, and take 2 hits on that
that
guy
guy?
melee.
That sounds fine.
And try to
That
clear
sounds
both
great.
of these. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm already in the center,
Yeah,
so
so
I
you
can
can
definitely
start
head
to
to
make
there.
that thing.
Sure.
Okay, so first off, 2 dice, hoping for 1 crossbow to take out that guy.
Fingers crossed.
No.
Nope.
And I got 6 kapows.
They don't translate to.
No, they don't. We're
They
speaking
really
the wrong
should.
languages.
They really should.
No. Oh, that's horrific. All right, well, I'm still doing this other thing.
Yeah, just
so,
stick with it.
excuse me, or
I'll be right back.
be right back. See you later,
Or
alligator.
meet you inside after I
Right.
kill your friend.
Hopefully, 2
Come on,
dice
2
to
dice,
come
try
on.
and kapow him. Oh,
Yeah, you
That's
got
enough.
That's
the first
enough?
die
Okay.
is enough.
He's kapow.
He's kapow. All right. Okay, I have 1 gray card.
it. Oof.
I don't know when the catapults and siege engines start.
No, we haven't seen any.
Oh look!
Oh.
Oh, no.
I jinxed it.
That
Now,
would be new.
That means that this comes into play in my play area.
Right.
So it does not activate until
Another card comes out.
or my next turn starts. Remember, it starts at the beginning of your turn. You check your play
Right,
area
right,
before you even play your orc cards.
Okay.
So, on my turn or one of your next turns, we probably want to try to target this with a ranged attack.
Right.
Okay.
That is the
Okay.
only way to get rid of that.
Well,
Yeah, thank you. All right. I do have 4 cards, and I'm mostly.
go do stuff.
I could do a single ranged attack, but my range is not very good. I think I am.
Well, you'd
better
have to
do
get up
handing.
here.
Right, I'd have to use 2 cards to do
Yeah.
that, unfortunately. So
see.
that's
Melee that man.
I'm gonna melee that guy. Yes.
First.
I'm not red. I'm black.
I know they're
the
both
black.
kind of red.
I'm the black backgrounded red shirted dwarf.
Yes.
Not the red backgrounded black male
Red shirt.
dwarf.
It's red. It's red background,
You're,
red
you're
shirt.
the 2-daggered lady there.
So am I a lady dwarf?
You are a lady dwarf.
Oh, I am a lady dwarf. I got a
We
sweet
We
forehead
have
tattoo.
2 lady dwarfs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
2
yeah.
gentlemen
I got a
dwarfs.
sweet friggin' tribal tattoo. Unfortunately, well, okay, I'll ask you guys. What do you think? Should I roll 4 dice against this one guy? Or should I do
boy.
2, a move, and then a single against the guy up on the top of the wall?
Wow.
There's no world in which you can roll the 2, and if you don't kill him,
You
use
can.
another
You
card to
absolutely
try
can
again.
do that, yes.
So maybe split them up and see.
I think that might be the wisest thing. But I was just wondering if the over... Two can miss, and then 2 can miss is the problem.
Sure, but
Right.
that, but
So that's
all,
what I'm saying.
all
As
4 can
Nikki's
miss too.
example
Yeah.
But
showed.
all
I
4 is
understand.
much better.
But I mean, I
Chances
feel
are.
like do the 2, and if you hit, then you know you're moving, and if you don't hit, you can then choose to do 2 more.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So, 2 dice. I'm using this card.
All right,
I'm using my giant hacking sword.
That's gonna do
You're
it.
scary.
Right.
Yeah.
The giant hacking
See, it
sword
paid
can't
off.
fail. So now I can use a move up onto the wall and 1 die with my little hacking axe.
Come on.
Oh, see, that's
Well, you're up there.
But
with
at least I'm up there.
Yeah.
Well, now he's gonna move past me, like maybe going to the workshop. All right, I'm done. Nikki,
Yes.
you got bad
I
cards.
do. Just one though.
All right, let's
Boo.
see what
There's the
happens.
baddie.
It's 1 orc over by Nikki's side. That's
Sweet.
it.
Boom.
No movement?
No movements.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't jinx it. Don't ask
Here
for
we go. I'm
movements.
gonna leap down.
I'm not asking
Leap
for
down.
anything.
Do a backflip.
That's right.
And I come
no,
out.
No, you were just tossed there.
You roll.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
Okay, now I'm kind of in the same thing. I can roll 3 dice or
I mean, well, do we have? Oh, you can't pick up any of these things.
no.
Or can you work? You can't work wood. You don't. You have
No.
that. So then I
And
roll
there's
all
a guy
3.
in there anyway. So
No,
I,
I mean,
gotta-
but if you killed him and then you
Yeah,
had 1 wood
no.
left over,
I don't.
I'd say roll all 3.
Unless I use a different card to hop down, then I could have.
Oh.
Because that's the wild.
I think 3 is safer. We got a lot of orcs to deal
Okay,
with
let's
right now.
do 3 die.
Oof.
Thank you, sir.
May I have another? Hey.
See? You need it. You roll too many crossbows.
I do.
All right.
All right,
Until she
yay.
needs them.
Right. Until she does a ranged attack.
Until, yeah.
Then it's hits and hits and hits.
All right, that was my
All
They
right.
turn.
just keep coming.
The hits just
You keep on coming.
Lincoln,
Yep. Hey, guess what? No.
No.
No, this time. Thank goodness. They'll be in the next hand.
don't forget about this. It's going to trigger
Yes,
on my
I
turn
know.
if we
Oh,
don't.
It's-
darn.
I have a ranged attack.
I
Okay.
may
already
also
forgot
try
about
I know.
that.
I did too because it's laying down and hard
Yeah.
to see.
So I'm going to move 2. Come up here. Do. Well, I might as well just roll them all. No, I need movement. So I'll roll 2 dice. Come on, let's take that guy out. Nope.
Nope.
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah.
He's hard.
Yeah, I think
That
I
one
need to move.
guy's
I
the
need to
Mr.
move and
Bunch,
just
yeah.
hope that I can get the siege tower, and then roll a single die.
Hold on. If you have to be on a tower to do range.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine.
That was enough movement.
Hey!
Oh!
Siege tower goes away.
I love what you just did.
They're all siege.
Now you used them all up. Oh, come on.
Oh
You jinxed
Okay.
them. All right, nice. All right.
no. Okay. So that's good. I was going to attempt
You got
on
no
that as
orc
well.
cards again?
I have no orc
What is
cards
with
again.
this?
I know. Well,
I need
again,
to check your deck and make sure they're actually
Yeah.
in there.
There are. Well, I've had 2
Yes, she
in,
said.
Okay.
in a hand, so I've seen them both
All right.
together. All right. So
There's a dude down here.
yes, there's a
if you
dude
can't
down
see
there.
him.
I do see him. You're here, so I think
I'm there. That's-
let
that
you
one's fine.
Deal with that
Yep.
as long as you don't have a too
Fistful.
many
No,
a
we're
fistful of orcs. The question is, should I make one of these and have 1 less attack on this guy, or should I jump up and have an extra attack on them?
Do you have a ranged attack?
Because
You do.
my plan is, I'd like to jump up 1, hit him twice, move, infinity move, shoot twice at that guy.
Ooh, that's a pretty good plan.
Okay.
Is it really shoot twice?
Yes,
'Cause
because I
you get
have
the-
Oh,
I
nice.
get this one
infinite
move.
and,
Yes, nice.
and this one to add to it. Okay,
I
so
like it.
rather
Skip-
than
skip-
making
yeah,
anything at
skip
the moment.
fur and leather for now.
So, first of all, hoo-yah! Get
Hi-yah!
ready. Here comes. Kapow, kapow. Hopefully.
Yes. Come on, this guy's due.
Yay!
Wow.
Kapow.
He was tough.
Yay,
He was.
yay, yay.
Kapow, kapow.
He was
Maybe
he
moving
was
up
a
on the
named
tower.
character. He had identifying scars and
And I
everything.
have 2.
Oh, you're gonna try to get this dude or that
No,
dude?
this one out here.
Okay.
I think that one because
'Cause I'm standing right on
because
that one.
Aaron can
Okay.
take care of that one. All right, here he comes. Come on, 1 crossbow. I just need 1 crossbow.
Whoa!
Nice.
Wow, okay. Looking good.
Looking good.
All right, I've got 1 orc card. And we just have this 1 orc. Is there 1 down there or just
Nope.
that one? Okay. 1 here to Nikki's side.
Okay.
And then they all move. Oh,
It's just
bad?
about to get bad
Yeah.
on
And then,
our
so
side.
this
They
one
all
moves in.
move,
He
and
moves
he
up there.
hops up.
Yep. That's not
Come
too
on.
bad. That just means I got to hop down. To
We
kill him.
haven't made anything or dug because we're so focused on getting rid of these orcs.
Yeah.
All right.
It's hard.
I should be able to work a metal. I don't have any dig cards. So I got to hop down to chase that orc that just ran away from me.
Yes.
I get 3 dice with my giant hammer. leave it there.
Okay.
I think it's
You got it. You can reach it. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
All ranged.
Wow.
It's a third of a chance
Really?
on each die, so.
Yeah, I know, but
I
that
know.
means that's like 3%
Yeah.
Wow.
to roll.
Goodness.
Okay.
And my final, my final thing is move or work, and that's it. I don't even have an extra attack to roll. So I guess.
Well, you can't work in that one because
No, I
there's
can't.
an
I
orc
know.
in there.
But I can move. I'm gonna move.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm gonna move here just in case I get.
Okay.
Because I should get dig next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Sounds good.
That makes sense.
Since that's the only thing I can do.
Yeah.
Wow. And now I'm assuming this guy's gonna steal a gold. I think he's had his chance and beat me.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a tough
because it's
guy.
going
I
to
mean,
get
right.
bad over here.
Exactly.
So.
All right, Nikki.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a baddie.
Okay. Just one orc over by Lincoln's side,
Okay.
and then they move. So this one is in the leather workers. Oh, and he got the gold.
Takes
He
a
did.
gold.
All right,
Dun,
we have
dun,
lost
dun.
a gold. Let's leave
And
it.
he
Let's
goes
leave it
back
here. So
here,
we
right?
can-
Well, it's not
he
like
does go back to the.
we didn't try with that guy.
Okay. Just the
Now-
one? No, not 2 cards. Thank you.
No more. No more.
Okay.
I think
Is
we
there
need to,
only
I think we
one
need to get that
stone?
other
No.
crossbow
Oh, there are
activated
two.
so
Yeah.
that
Two.
it's a double attack.
Yeah. This.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Okay.
Who's got the first ones? They can be double crossbow.
No.
Double
I've
crossbow.
got one. I've got
Helsing.
one, but needs to be some wood on there for that to happen. And I suspect there's going to be lots of orcs for me to be shooting
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
And I'm in the
Me
position
too.
to do it.
Me
So
too.
I'll just take a wood and
Maybe we did go
put
to the
it-
red cards too
You
fast.
want
Maybe we
to
needed more
fill
yellows.
something or start?
No, get this
Fill
one.
this,
Get this
fill
going.
it,
We
get
got to
it
get it
out
going.
of there.
In fact, if you can use it, take it.
Yeah, she's
I-
up. Well, but there's nothing to shoot.
Oh,
Is there anything?
You can
over
shoot
there?
this guy.
Oh, no, because it's not adjacent.
Oh, where is she?
no, that's me.
No, I'm
Oh.
here.
Oh, so she can't shoot anything.
no, she can't.
Yeah,
Unless I can.
Who's this? You?
that's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take it on my
If-
turn.
if
But
you
go over and
he's
hit this
got
person?
orcs. I got orcs.
No more attacks.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
So I will burn. Okay, I'll burn this one. So I can do a. I only have one attack though, so it's
What about the other
one
card?
Die. It's arranged,
And the other one was ranged as well?
and the other one was
Oh,
ranged.
good,
She
okay.
as
could
well.
instead move here and dig twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could, but I didn't know if that was
I
really
mean,
worth
it's,
it.
it's your only 2 dig cards. Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's just you had prepared yourself to.
I know, but
Now there's
there-
going to be
there are
goblins.
going to be more.
Or
There's-
yeah,
trolls or
there will be
whatever,
something
right?
to deal
So-
with.
All right,
Exactly.
so
Yeah,
dig,
I like it.
dig,
Okay.
dig.
Well,
So-
wait, move
Move.
first.
Move,
You got to
yeah.
be
Oh,
there.
sorry.
got that.
Move
I think that was
dig,
this
dig.
card here.
No, you started in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a wood.
You got the wood.
I'm
Move.
Move
moving.
here.
Yep. Okay. And then
Dig,
3
Double
doubles.
dig.
dig.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay, so we have cleared
Yeah.
one area because we're coming from this tower
Right.
and digging the tunnel out to
Right.
our
Okay.
escape this way. So we clear one of our tunnel blocks,
Sweet.
and 2 goblins come out to say hello.
Oh, what?
Oh.
And then
You
we
are kidding.
see what's on the back of their tiles. We may have to fight them. We may have to give them stuff. These ones both want to fight.
Fight.
Do we put the
So-
little guys in
They're
there?
little angry guys.
No. What little?
The little goblin-y guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We do. Thank you. So, again, the crossbow, if we ranged attack these guys, will kill them immediately. But this one only takes a single hit.
Okay.
So this is one of the only times when, like, this would be a good roll that you could split between 2
Okay,
targets.
right.
Or a 2 and a 1 would be okay. You could actually kill both of those with a normally fairly cruddy roll like that.
Okay.
Okay? So we do need to fight those goblins, although I'm in a fine place to do it on my
Yeah.
turn. And they're not going to move anywhere.
Right.
They're not going to do any damage. They just sit there until dealt with.
So,
Do we put these
will
back
more?
in
Yeah,
now?
exactly. Does more rubble come in?
After they are done.
Oh, okay.
But
You
what
cannot-
about...
You
'cause
cannot
some-
dig while there are enemies
But
there.
there are goblins that want...
There are
you
goblins
dig.
that want, that's the exception to that rule.
But these should go back in there. You
No.
just can't dig them until you dispose of the goblins.
Same difference.
But meaning if one of these popped up that wanted dig...
Those are separate rubble.
Separate rubble?
If the goblin wants
Right.
rubble to be dug, it doesn't count for this 8. It's another 2 phantom rubble that he's carrying with him.
Okay.
Phantom rubble.
Okay. Okay,
The
so
ru-
we just
the-
have to use 2 dig cards
Correct.
to
The
deal
rubble
with
that
it.
he
Okay.
wants dug is blocking his house,
okay.
not blocking
Okay.
our escape
Gotcha.
tunnel.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
So this rubble does not reappear for us
Okay.
to dig until the
Okay, I
goblins
see,
are
I
done,
see, I see.
in whatever way they're done.
Theirs is additional...
Correct. It's additional
Additional
other rubble
rubble.
that we weren't gonna bother with.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay. All right, good
So
turn,
it
Nikki.
becomes
Thank
Okay.
you.
rubble
Here comes-
or something.
Well,
Either way, yeah.
it's just a
Yeah.
different.
Here's
different
bad
pile.
stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
First
I have
one.
lots.
Uh-oh.
First
Orc over
one.
here by my side. And no movement. That's it.
And then another one.
Okay.
That shall be repeated
Oh, it's
for
another
me.
good one. Just one orc over by Lincoln's side.
Another good one.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I
as
know,
they
I
go.
know.
I know.
Okay, I have a big 3 cards.
Yep.
I'm already in a position to shoot. Should I just do all of my shots at that guy and
At this
I
one?
mean, sure, as many as you've
or
got.
just
I
do,
think.
I mean I have 3 ranged attacks and then 1 close. If I were to just take 2 shots,
I would take the 2
move
first.
over here and then take I can't. Well, 1.
no,
one,
this is
2.
infinity.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's go.
So 3 attacks using those.
Yeah, and then just move
And then
and
just
take it.
move
Yeah,
and take
exactly.
one hit, see if you get it.
Do the best
Yeah,
chance
see
of
if you
getting
get
it.
lucky.
Okay, so there's my first
Okay.
shots at the orc on the ground. Oh,
Wow, that's what you need.
Got it.
but it was another one
needed one.
almost there. And then I'm going to move as much as I want and then take a single die attack on this fellow here. Hey!
Wow, nice. That's pretty good for 3
Yeah.
cards.
There's
Yes, it
still one guy
is.
down below, but that's
okay.
Yeah.
I'm up here and can target
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
I'm gonna release
There's
more
a dude.
pain.
You're going to release the
Right.
hound.
Oh, there's one
some
inside.
dude there,
Mm.
but I'm gonna release. I think he's gonna get gold and get out of there because I've
Yeah.
got 2 orcs. It's my turn.
Oh, well, yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
pretty
Number
bad.
1.
Number 1 is the siege tower in front of Deborah's area. So
Gosh.
again, that can trigger from another
least- at
card
least it
or can
didn't
trigger
move,
when
guys.
her turn starts.
Sure,
that is
guys,
good.
that's
You
true.
got another orc?
Another
now?
orc.
Siege tower.
So it
So that means
fires
the
off.
siege tower goes back into
we have
play.
one of these fellas
we have a
out here.
troll.
Oh no.
And
Okay.
he immediately appears here.
Okay.
He's in the tower.
Oh, come
and
on
he
now.
takes 6 damage to kill.
Oh my goodness.
You guys are going to be busy over there.
Forget
It also means that we
Or-
cannot dig while he's there.
Okay. Or 2 ranged hits from
Correct. That may be the way to deal with him. Especially since you have the ranged.
here. Not in
Not
this
in your
hand,
hand,
but
Well, that's
But in the
ready
other
to
That's,
go.
one.
that's
Yeah.
this is also ready
that's
to
also
go.
ready to go. But it's
Depends
not an
on-
infinite.
Although I guess that's you. Is that you and me? Right,
Yeah.
in here?
Yeah, I'm
So
in
we
there.
may want to climb up here and start shooting
That's
at the troll.
true. Yeah, you're
Okay.
faster.
Yeah.
So I might leave that for one
Let
of
me
you
see what's in
then
my hand.
to get it right away.
I
have
would like to
some-
point out that my special card keeps getting
You're
put
getting
in
shoved
here.
into your discard.
Yes,
So
That's
you
I
need
have
more
it.
than one
terrible.
special
Used
card, by
it.
the way.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You should get more.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So from where I am
We should
without
try to fill these up and get
Yeah.
her some.
doing anything, I'm just gonna attempt a range on that guy. Why not? Because that's all that does. I can't get there to dig, so one shot
The
at
guy
him.
outside over
Guy
there.
outside
Yeah.
over here.
Okay.
One shot on him.
Nope.
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 All right, and then I guess I will move and try one shot on them. That's
Okay.
about all I got.
Could save us a gold.
Could save us a gold.
Except you already rolled your 3 hits. Now you're going to roll
I
a
know.
crossbow.
Oh,
Hey, there you go.
All right.
That's 2?
It's up to you.
We're keeping rolls.
I mean,
for
no,
sure.
I'll go back inside. We'll do it again, whatever.
I think they should stay in
They
the
should stay in the
tray.
thing. Nope, that's a 1.
Then there you go.
Our gold. Me gold!
Our gold!
Me gold. I'm a leprechaun.
They're always after me gold.
All right. I can't climb up to that tower. I have to go. Oh, no. Yeah, I got to go to the wall first, so I'd have to go 1, 2, 3. That's what stinks. You can't climb the tower
Yeah.
directly.
Can you
And I
punch
don't-
a little dude?
I can
whatever
punch
they
some little
are?
dudes.
Punch some little dudes.
What? I'm sorry. What
Punch
are
the
those?
goblins.
Goblins.
Punch the goblins.
The unfortunate thing is I have ranged attacks.
You have ranged. That's
I have ranged, I know, and I'm not going to be able to use it. I have ranged and dig, and I'm not going to be able to use it. Unless I climb up on the tower and get this, which would be like my whole
Okay.
turn. I think, you know what, it's worth it. I can do...
What else would you do? You know, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got to do that. I'm going to exchange my wild working card,
Okay.
which is just 1 working, but it's going to make me more of a ranged
Oh,
person.
sweet.
The unfortunateness is I use 2 move cards to climb all the way up here because I need 3 movement points. The good news is I roll 4 dice for ranged.
Ooh,
You go.
come on.
You
Spread
get
it.
'em.
Spread the damage.
I can kill them all right
Yes.
You could.
now. Come on, crossbows. Oh, I killed the troll.
Kill the troll.
You
We
did.
can apply
You
them
can
wherever we
choose.
want.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that will completely wipe out. However,
Nice.
remember, 1 troll has appeared.
Yes.
5 will end our
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
game. However, that was okay. I'll take it. And I had no bad cards in my hand that turn. All right, Nikki.
Okay, is that it? That was
Kill
it.
some guys that you can't
Well,
remember the name
here's
of.
a bad guy first.
Okay.
Okay.
One orc out on my side of the castle, and then they move. So this one is going to get our gold.
Yes.
Which we suspected.
We did suspect that.
This one's
So
moving
that
up.
moves up to the wall, and this one who just appeared moves up to the wall.
Okay.
We lost 2 gold.
All right. Let's stay where I'm at, and I will fight 2 die. Fight these
Great.
guys.
On the goblins.
Goblins.
Nice thing is, even a 1 hit will help.
Yeah.
And a 2 and a 1 would be that's perfect.
Hey,
You
they're
can
gone.
spread that out however you, like, and
break up a
you
one
can break
die.
up 3 hits
Okay.
however you want.
And now rubble goes back?
And now you can dig if yes, it does. It all appears. Now you can dig if you have
There you go.
digging cards.
This is the fantastic thing I do.
Yay!
It's only 1, but
I'll take
yay.
it. I'll
we
take it.
shall take it.
And there's
I
no
guess-
cards out there.
Nope,
Okay.
so move into
I can
a
end
workshop.
in the gold if you want me to. And
That's
fill
not a
up
bad
the
idea,
one
and get a yellow
spot.
card out there for us to. We might have screwed up by putting too many reds
Yeah, I
out
know.
there.
Okay,
We
so
just-
Oh wait,
Couldn't.
what?
do it.
What?
She can also wash cards away.
Do
I
we
think she should
want?
put more yellow cards out there.
I know, but some of these are great.
I mean, well, I
I
can
know.
watch this. I don't care for
There's
that.
no way we're getting 6 resources on this card.
I know, but this is 6 as well, but we
It's
want that
so
card.
good.
At the rate we are going, though, okay, I think we should get rid of one of them.
Okay.
We can do that.
I think we can get
Yes.
rid
It's
of
not
this.
a wipe of everything. It's
No, it's wipe whatever you want
we
and refill
prefer-
whatever you want.
That one's pretty
Do we
great too,
prefer
though.
specific, like,
Or super general.
or
Well, that's got mining and
it's got a
ranged
got a
and
little everything. Maybe we like this
melee.
one.
I wouldn't.
But
get
the
rid of
issue is you got to go
mining.
more places, but or you go one place more often.
Or you go one place and just do all wood and get the super ranged attack. I like the specialized kind of.
Okay, so we're thinking she could wipe those 2. How do we feel?
I agree. I mean, this one isn't that exciting.
This
Come,
one's not
come.
that exciting.
Yeah, it's
this,
not.
This is an easy
Although
way.
it does, it's basically an upgrade. It upgrades
Sure,
your engine,
which is great.
to get
I
more
mean-
stuff.
But
If we have enough opportunity to actually even
Exactly.
do
but
that.
also to
right.
have to go boom, boom, boom to
Right,
get it
you
is
have
a
to do it in
lo- is a
3 separate
lot.
places.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, let's wipe those
Okay.
Okay.
two. Everybody
So
good with
you're
that?
moving in here.
So
And do we do?
I move one
Okay.
in there.
So we
and
definitely
wipe
want a
those
yellow
2.
here.
Wiping this and wiping this.
Yeah. Get
Do we want
some
all yellows? I mean, the yellows are
Ooh.
cheap. That's just a work. Maybe we want.
But look at that's
grays.
magic.
Oh, it is a magic infinite mover.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody
That's
need.
good.
I think you need.
I
it.
don't have one.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
you want another yellow and a gray?
We do want at least one more
Let's-
yellow. Yeah.
One more yellow and then a
That-
gray.
Look at that versatility.
Ooh.
One metal for anything you want,
That's pretty good.
and a gray.
And then a
I
gray.
think
Okay,
so.
I like that. That is one of each, which is, as Deborah mentions, this is unfortunate. It means you have to go 3
Cards.
different
Yeah,
places
but look, that's
and
2.
3 different actions.
Two.
Yeah.
Two attack.
That's
Two
nice.
attack is nice.
And
Double
two,
it.
and two
And the
wood
2
is
wood
okay
helps get us
to get
here.
there. To get here, okay.
So we're
All right.
building that
I do think that was the right move to
to wipe
to
some.
wash that a little bit. Yes.
Okay.
I can see.
All right.
Okay, well here's the first orc,
Uh-oh.
the level 3.
The level 3 cards.
No.
2 orcs out here on
Oh,
Nikki's side
come
of
on
the
now.
thing. Wait a second. Did you say the first orc?
And that is the
He
only
did
one.
say-
I
Oh,
was
man.
just teasing
You
you.
cheater.
Okay,
I
and then
thought-
I've
I
got.
was scared. I was
Yeah.
actually scared.
So
kidding.
I think I should move over here and move up here and try to take a shot at those guys with my 2 crossbow action.
Okay, you're the
Can't complain
red.
about that.
So I'll spend. I need to worry about this. So first thing I'm going to do is attack. I think that's what I need to do. I'll do a double attack on this guy,
Okay. Oh,
And
that's
then-
something
yeah,
you're
it's-
giving
yeah,
me.
you
You're
don't
not
have to do
changing them in.
and then see if we can take him out. Then go up there and see if I can
Okay.
take those 2 guys out. Hey, he's
Hey,
gone.
he's gone.
He's gone.
Love it.
And then that was that. Then I'm going to move up here and take a shot at those guys.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh,
Got
only
one
one
of
of them. That's
One.
good. Sounds
All
good.
right.
Better than nothing.
Yes. Way good. All right. I have no orcs.
Wow.
Yay! Ooh, I might, while this is clear, add
Yeah.
some
Work
stuff.
some things,
I'm gonna
sure.
work some stuff.
Work it.
Work it.
Cover girl.
Okay.
that's the dwarf in the forge.
Yeah. Okay.
I have the ability to potentially pay for a lot of metal on some of those things over there.
There is a
4.
lot.
We need
5
5
metal.
metal. Yeah.
Let's see if
I can do
I
3.
do- let's
4.
see.
If I want.
I don't know if I can tower.
one. Take one. Move 2.
I'm glad we got that troll out of the way, but it's bad because 4 of them. I mean,
Well, I mean, we got unlucky that triggered twice in a
double
row.
whammy. Yeah.
So I'm going to move 1, get 2
Or metal.
metal to start that guy.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna move here and dig 1.
Dig. Dig it.
Dig it. I dig it. All right, I've got an orc.
Okay.
He puts an orc here,
Getting them together.
and then they move up on the wall, and this one goes inside.
Boom! Together.
Yes, they hold hands.
Yeah.
And I just, oh man, let's see. All right, they took away the one that I was going to shoot at with my ranged, but I think ranged is still my best move. So I'm going to use a move to go 1, 2, and then I can roll 3 dice ranged against these
Nice.
two guys.
Okay.
We believe in you.
I got a magic crossbow and a regular crossbow. I sort of have a speciality. Well, those two didn't.
We got it.
Here we go. This is the one. That's the one.
That's
Yay,
the one.
at least one.
Yay.
Yay.
I believed in that last guy. So this last one, I can just jump down somewhere and prepare for something. I cannot hand-to-hand the air. I guess, let's see.
Just punch the air.
I can punch it pretty good. It does, you are allowed to play a card and not do anything. So I'm not forced to move if I
Okay.
don't want to. But I guess.
Unless you want us. Oh, I guess we don't own anything.
I guess I'll go. I mean,
Oh, it's 2.
he's gonna move. He's
Oh,
gonna
you're
be gone.
you're
Yeah,
prepping.
he's
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
gonna go
take
here just in case,
That's
like
smart.
this guy is
That's
here
very smart.
3 turns from
I
now.
like that.
Yeah, I mean. All right,
Yep.
Nikki.
Yep.
Nikki should just be waiting for him
There's
to
the
climb
baddie.
over. Punch him in the face.
All right, we got us some baddie. It's a catapult.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
sweet.
So that goes in front of Nikki,
Wonderful.
and it will activate on her next turn or the next catapult card we see,
boop, boop,
and that will destroy one of our upgrade slots
Nice.
if we don't
Wonderful.
ranged attack it.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
No, you're not welcome.
Okay.
Don't do it again.
Do you have any
Yeah.
ranged attacks, Nikki?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Well.
I do not.
Okay.
I am
Need to punch the orc.
yellow.
And make some wood. If you can make that, then this is up for grabs, and that's a nice one.
Okay. Well, I did get my wonderful special card, so
That
I
does
can
allow you to
move
move
and
wherever you like.
fight or move and get some metal.
She can't do wood until she kills
Yeah,
that guy.
that's why I
Yeah.
sort of.
So I'm gonna move and because I can
Mine
do
3, work 3 metal.
no and fight
Fight
this
3.
guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
3 dice, Nikki P.
Come on,
Don't screw it up
don't screw it up.
like
Woof.
that.
I like
Exactly
that.
like
like
that.
that.
What is with the crossbows?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Again, 3 cards for nothing.
And I have a wild, but I was expecting to
be able to,
to be able to get the wood, so I can.
So 4 cards for
Well,
nothing.
oh, and
I can
you can
move.
You can move. I mean,
We don't need that.
you could move back to the digging spot since you didn't get any digging cards this turn. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or you could stay where you are
But it's
because
a
more orcs
reshuffle
will come.
coming
I
up.
know.
Yeah,
It is.
I'm out.
You don't know
So
what
you
she's
don't
going to
know
have
what's gonna
next
happen.
turn.
Why don't I just hop up here?
That
Okay.
seems fine.
Done.
All right. All right.
Well,
no.
I need to take care of the catapult.
Well,
Yeah.
you had no
yeah.
range, so
yeah. What do
I
you do?
didn't, but I might
someone
now.
else may take care of it.
Lincoln maybe
Lincoln.
can from there.
There's my
Or-
first.
All right. No catapults. 2 orcs over here. No moves.
And that's the last of the orcs.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a shot at the
The catapult.
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 I don't
Single
know
one.
that
Are you on? You're on the tower already.
I'm right here.
We can do it. Oh,
Nope.
no.
Okay.
And then
You just made that
Just
catapult mad.
FYI, the catapult counts as being, and you can shoot at the catapult from anywhere. It's not here in this area just because Nikki's sitting at this part
Oh,
of the table.
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
The
From
catapult,
any tower.
right? The catapult being in your play
Right.
area is targetable from any tower,
From
no
any
matter
tower.
what.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, all right.
Just because we're putting it here in Nikki's
Yes.
play area does not mean it's in this outside section.
Thank you
of
for
the
that,
map.
because I think I was thinking that way.
Right. Sorry.
I'm going to move 2. 1,
The
2.
catapult exists outside of time and space. It can be targeted from any tower in the world.
It doesn't matter.
Fantastic.
It doesn't matter. And then I'm going to mine.
Wow.
Ooh,
Four
isn't
of
it
them?
three?
Three metal.
Three metal.
That's all we need, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. I was
fills
going to
up
try
all
to
the
do a
metal.
fourth, but we don't need it now.
Yeah.
1,
Two.
2.
Do you want this
Three.
card? If you
And this is an extra.
Yeah,
this
I'll
is an
take that
extra.
no,
card.
he did 3.
By accident.
Oh,
does,
okay.
He's
Yeah,
not
do
doing
4.
4
I
because
see, I
I'll
see.
do that and take the Wonder Pick.
yeah,
It's a
wonder.
wonder pick.
Yeah.
It's good for your teeth.
It is.
Yeah.
Right.
Dentists recommend it.
All right.
Dwarf dentist.
Stuff's about to get nasty.
Uh-oh. I don't like it.
Number 1.
2 orcs by Lincoln's side, but no move.
Oof.
But look, there's only 4.
I know, right? And they're all going to be up on the
And-
wall if... Yeah. 1 orc and a move.
Okay.
Okay.
We start from the inside because I'm
Yes,
going to
right.
get confused. So
Correct.
this one comes and takes a gold.
This one moves into the leather workshop, and then 5 come up on the wall.
Hey, Nikki.
Gadzooks.
Nikki, you chose a
Look
good
at
spot.
where I went.
Woo! Things got hairy for the dwarves.
Okay.
Hairy dwarves.
Hairy time.
Dwarves are hairy.
Okay.
So now I'm.
Oh, I
have
don't
a-
have any orc cards, by the way.
Okay,
so that's
that's
one
helpful.
good piece of news.
In this grim day.
Oof, what
I
am I
don't
doing?
have any
I
either.
will.
actually very good.
Nikki, how much kapowage do you have?
Kapowage. I have 3 kapowage.
Kapowage.
A 3.
You
And
have 3
1
kapowage?
range. And 1 range.
So I'm gonna go help Nikki, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So with 2 movement, 1, 2, I can do 3 kapowage.
Nice.
Although her catapult, but I don't think I can't get there.
I can take a. I can
Okay.
Take a
I
try
think
at
this
it.
is more pressing.
Yeah, I agree. So
Yeah.
3. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Wow.
she got.
2 out. Or no,
No, it's all of them.
all of them.
You get to
Yeah.
spread it however you want.
Sweet.
That is the roll we've
That
been waiting
was
for.
exactly what we needed.
Thank you.
Phew! That was the one I got last time too. So
Yes.
that's a good thing.
All right.
All right, sweet. Finally,
Is that all your cards?
that was all my cards.
All right. I have no orc cards for once. I think that's the first time I've had this. Maybe second time. I do need this magic weapon,
Yep.
and then I will have a lot of chop to attack those orcs.
Plus, it can get you over here to try to take a shot at that at the end of your turn
That's
or
a
whatever.
good point. Although I can actually do that with any card, right? That's good because I can do. Do I want to get rid of this?
I wish we had this because then you
I
would
do.
have a
I'm
I'm
double,
gonna get rid of this.
No.
Pick
double
this
ranged. Over here, yeah.
up. All right. I can try everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna move with a normal card up here, and fire 1 ranged shot at the catapult. Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I actually have to move up onto a tower,
Yeah.
obviously. But I still have the
Yes.
cards for it.
Come on.
1 catapult shot,
Yes!
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
and then
I love games.
with
You
one
guys.
I know, right?
I love games so much.
You know what? I knew it. I felt that one. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
That one I
Okay.
felt
Well, I
right.
picked that die for you too.
You did, yeah.
You did.
Oh my gosh. It was a group effort.
And then with my new magic chopper, I can move here and roll 4 dice.
You don't want
Ooh.
that. Okay, well, yes, 4 on
Against
the more
those
guys.
not
I agreed.
these.
I agreed.
Thank you.
Much agreed.
Yeah, this guy's close.
I know, but,
But-
much agreed.
but
Get rid of
4,
these.
yeah.
Yes.
Should be able to get him. And I rolled the
Yes.
Deborah roll
Yay.
of
Yay.
7 points. Yay! All right.
Goodness.
Our situation. I feel much better about our castle
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah.
all of a
for
sudden.
Okay.
sure.
Yes. All right. All right, Nikki.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this guy
Serious
powers.
could
I
steal
know,
a
me
gold
too.
right now.
No.
Right
No,
down
she's
the
got
wire.
no orcs.
I have no
Yes.
orcs,
Nice.
so we're good.
Amazing.
So what I want
I
to
like
do.
how it ebbs and flows.
Whew, yeah.
Right? Like you get a
Very
couple
smart.
turns with no movement, and then
Yeah.
a really horrible jump. They all jump up on the wall.
So I'm gonna.
We need to dig. Let's dig. We need to get this card going.
No, get this one too.
Okay. Then I'm going to.
Just need wood.
Should I do 3 on this guy?
3's the safe shot. I mean,
Unless you-
you've missed 3 times.
True.
So-
Can't miss it again, right?
Yeah.
Maybe,
Foof.
although maybe 3's not good for you. Maybe you should just roll 2, and that's what works.
I'm gonna do 2. Here we go. 2.
She's gonna do 2. It's only 2 is good for Nikki.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's
no, this is it. It'll work now.
Okay.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Hey.
Yay!
Told you.
Sweet. All right, and then I can't even get that stuff because I don't have.
Can you move
Can
and
you
do
get
some
this
wood?
stuff?
Can I move? I can
You can
move.
only do metal, or you can do a dig. You could go all the way
I
across
can
and do a
dig,
dig.
Oh,
Dig it.
dig it.
or I can go get some metal.
No,
Digging's how we win the game.
We don't
but
need
there's
any
no
metal.
metal
I
to
fulfill
get.
There's
the
no metal to do.
Okay, so that I use as my move,
Fly.
and I dig.
Done.
Done.
Sweet.
Dig, Doug.
Dig is done.
The digging is done.
Okay, well, here's the first of these guys. That's really only
Oh,
one.
okay. I know. I hate it when you say it that
I
way.
know. I'm like,
Catapult in front of
Oh,
Lincoln.
right back
right
at
there.
you.
That's all right, but it would have triggered.
Yes.
Well, it would have triggered on her
On
turn,
Nikki's.
but we at least got it. It also
Okay.
gives us, hopefully, a lot of time to deal with.
I'm going to move 2. Come up here. And I'm going to just go all in on making sure that's out.
Oh, all right. Get
It's like
rid of
You
his
gotta
own,
move
his
to
own
You
catapult.
got to move to a tower.
Oh, that's right.
to
Well, I can do
it.
that.
You can do
But
that.
I mean,
That's
you had the
too.
movement for
Oops,
it.
and he fell over the wall.
Oh no! We lost the point.
2d6 bludgeoning.
Yay! Oh, too bad there wasn't something else to shoot at.
I know. Okay, and then my final, and from my
Look at it.
final
It's so
action,
clean.
I know. Look
I
at this.
will,
Hey,
and then I'll move. 1. I'll stay here, just
All
so
right.
that in a position to maybe do something.
we're nicely spread out in case somebody
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're
comes
face
knocking.
down. I don't like it, so
No.
let's do that.
I was napping.
Is there a face down side? Oh, there is.
Yeah,
I didn't even know there was a
and
back.
They've
That's
got
funny.
fronts and backs too.
Oh, wow.
they do.
Yeah. Okay, I don't have a lot of fancy things going on here. No,
But no goblins.
That's
no
great,
orcs.
though.
Orcs,
3
yeah.
out of 4 turns with no orcs.
I know,
is
it's good. So this is a little fussy here, but I think it'll get everything done. So I'm gonna move 1. Take one of these.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move 1
Sure.
and dig
Dig
one,
one.
and then I'm gonna move 1 and refill.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So how would we like to refill? We want a yellow and a gray, or a yellow or 2 yellows, or a yellow and a red? We want a yellow, I assume.
I kind of feel like another red.
I mean, I do too.
I kind of do too.
Okay, so 1 yellow and
So
a red.
yeah, well, yeah, there we go. A bottom and a top.
Yep.
All right.
There's the
3
one you showed
crossbows.
us earlier,
Oh,
yeah.
3 dig.
Dig is
3
3
dig.
digs.
But it's 6 metal.
6 metal.
That would have been
And this
great.
is just a
But
good
you have
soul.
that 3 metal
Yes,
card
yes.
eventually.
Eventually.
Again, if it's not underneath the next
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. I have. Here's my first orc.
Man, we got a lot more digging to do. We got a lot of digging to do.
A lot of digging to
A
do.
lot of digging.
It's the siege tower. I think I have to do a Deborah double move turn because it actually is more efficient that way. So I'm going to move 1.
I'm known for rolling 7s and double
Well, you
moving.
just did it, but because I have this warhammer that mines 2 metal.
Yes.
Nice.
And we'll put it on this giant
Absolutely,
card
on that
here.
card.
Yes.
And then I have 1 move and 1 dig to finish
Yes.
the turn.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We like all of that.
Yeah.
There's only 3 left there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Nikki.
All right.
Yeah. Bad guy.
Bad guy. Catapult in front of Nikki.
Boy.
Yeah, things are getting scary.
Anything else?
Good. I
move?
have
Nope,
strong range.
I think the catapult and the siege tower are always
Okay.
by themselves. I
Well,
think.
here we go.
Yeah, we'll find
Bad
out.
guy again.
Orc over by Lincoln, and then he moves. I think he's the only one, so he
Yeah.
just hops up on the wall.
Oh, that's not too terrible. All right, so I dig 1.
Oh, you're already
I
there?
don't- yeah,
All right,
I'm
only
in-
2 left. There are a
I'm
second
in
thing.
there. I got nothing to fight.
Nice.
What do we need resource-wise?
We need a little of everything.
Yeah, mostly
Mostly
wood.
wood,
mostly
and metal.
wood and metal.
Yeah.
And 1.
Hide if it's all
2
you got.
leather, but we don't really
Hide if it's
care
all you
about-
got. But yeah, we're not.
Sure. Okay. So
And
I'll
wood and
move
metal
over
are
to the
big
wood,
ones.
and I will get a
Work
wood.
1 wood. Work. It's called work.
Get that.
Work it.
Do the
Do
one right there.
finish
So-
this one.
Finish
yeah,
that.
that one's ready to pick
There you
up.
go.
Okay.
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 First orc. It's just the only one.
I know. Oh,
Lincoln.
Yeah,
It's
number
a 4.
I seem to be the top of the
Just-
bad
Just you
numbers.
seem
I'm
to
just to
be-
point out, there are 50 cards. This
Yes.
means there are 20
20
left.
left.
Okay.
And we need to clear this before that happens.
I know.
Yes.
So digging needs
So
to
we
be.
need this digging
Yes.
card ASAP.
And this one.
Yeah.
You know, like we just need dig.
We almost need like these and then
Yeah.
someone who just digs
Yeah.
forever. All right.
That's just their
It
job.
is the siege tower,
Siege tower, meaning
meaning a
So
troll. comes
Number 2 troll.
into
Yeah.
means, and he stops all digging while he's there. It's the one with 7 single hits.
Okay.
But that means if we get a big like
Yes.
die roll, they can all
But I
be
mean, so
assigned.
he's not a ranger. He's a melee.
No, well, I mean, right. You can use ranged. It just would not
it's
really.
just you have to hit him 7
work.
times.
Right.
Yeah.
The other good thing is if you hit
Whereas
him 5
if
times,
you roll a
they carry
Deborah,
over.
you could get
Right. You should
can get
own
it
that.
all in
That
one.
7-hit roll is a Deborah.
Okay.
All
well,
right.
I guess I'll move to the tower. Takes me up here.
Okay.
I'll use my only ranged weapon I have.
All right. Let me choose the die for you, like you did.
Okay,
for me.
yeah.
It's this one right here.
That
Okay.
one. That's
All
a
right.
good one.
It's gonna roll across.
That's a good one.
Oh,
Hey, you
gotta
have to do
go
it
in
again.
it's gotta go in the
We
thing.
made
It's
that-
still good.
that's a
It's
rule.
still good.
It's
I
gonna
know
work.
it is
It's
gonna
gonna
roll
work.
across though.
No.
Man. You
Okay.
gotta be confident with those dice. Sometimes it works.
Okay. And then, oh, wait, I can move
get-
as much as I want.
Go get.
I'm
wood,
going to do
'cause we
that.
have
I'm
plenty
going
of
to.
wood.
This is I
Oh.
can move
Yeah.
and then take 2 attacks.
Are you sure? Because I've got a bunch I can take on him. If you want to go get wood and start filling up this, or
Sure.
Since I'm just
Infinite move.
saying.
Yep. Infinite move.
And he doesn't do anything. He just sits
He
there.
just
and
sits
watches.
there
Yes.
and chokes us.
So-
So okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll go over there.
Right.
Go over here
Mm-hmm.
and do 2 wood. Put them where you want them.
I mean, it's.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
got it.
here,
Yep.
or you want to start filling this up?
One of
I
those,
think
Since it's
ranged
2,
is
I'd say
kinda
go
nice.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then that's that.
Okay. Cool. I've got 1 bad guy.
All right.
Bad guy.
Ooh, 2 orcs over on that side,
Nice.
and then they move. So this one comes into the workshop.
And these
Those
go
two
to the
will
wall.
Go up. Okay. Okay. So
I've been looking at what I actually didn't get to use that turn.
Oh,
do we want me to go after the troll, or do we want me to go after some of these guys?
I've got the cards, and I'm already there.
Okay, great.
So I would say be more efficient and
You
go
got
do
it.
something else.
The other question would be, so I could fly up here,
I can
take
move
1 shot at that,
Mm-hmm.
then spend 1 of these to move and have 3 at these guys, 3 dice
Yep.
at these guys.
Not too
Feel
bad.
good?
It's not too bad at all.
Rather than fly up here, not take a shot, and have 4 dice
4
at
dice.
those.
No, I think take the shot.
Take
if
the
you
shot
can.
at it.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly up here.
fly, fly.
Come on, roll
Just
well.
one.
magic arrow.
Just one.
Come on, crossbow.
Yes!
He's out.
Yay.
That's great.
Then I'm spending 1 of these to go, ha ha! You thought you got away with it, but you did not. 3 die.
Come on.
Oh, I keep doing this where I take the just 5.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, it's a Deborah
There-
too.
oh,
Another
it's a
Deborah.
It's
Deborah.
7 damage, and we
Gone.
only need 4.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I've got a single orc card, and then I can chop up a troll. Uh-oh. 2 over here, and then they move. So this one's going to get in and
He's
take
in the
a gold.
guild. Okay.
And then those 2 jump up again.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to roll all 4. I got 4 cards, and I don't need to get to any workshops with a single work, so I'm going to roll 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a Deborah 7 to kill the whole thing.
Come on, come on.
I got a 3.
Oh.
Oof. We really are good at rolling the. But at least the good news is it carries
It
over.
does carry over, which is
And we only need 4 to get him next time.
Okay.
Oh, that was my whole turn. That hurts.
it does.
It's a hurts, don't it?
It's because you should have rolled this one.
I know. I
That you chose, yeah.
chose.
He
better.
chose his dice himself.
chose
That was a
good.
mistake.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need your other player to choose the blessed dice for you. And then you gotta think
Yes.
and put
Positive.
power into those dice. All right, Nikki, what do you got?
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki's got no orcs.
I
I
have
like
no
that.
orcs.
No, I'm okay with that.
So,
Someone can take this.
Oh yes, that's right.
Someone who is
Someone
comfortable
who can dig.
sitting to dig.
And do ranged attacks.
Yeah.
We should almost wait until someone is in a position to do ranged attacks or dig, and then
To
take
take
that
it at
immediately.
the right. Agreed.
Right. Take it and use it like boom.
Yeah.
all right. I can hop up here and fight these guys, or go back in here and fight this guy.
Both fine. I mean, I do think.
Well, question.
like-
I have an infinite move, so
Okay.
that's not getting to where I need to be isn't a problem.
how much fight do you have?
2.
Only 2.
Only 2.
Because if you thought you could wipe him out and still have a card left over to take this, we could do that.
Nah.
Okay,
Well,
so yeah.
unless
so
I
then,
roll amazing.
So then I might focus fire on
Yeah,
those guys.
since they're a little more threatening,
These guys, he sits
he just
there.
sits there
We might as well wait till we
blocking the
can
dig
do
into. Yeah.
Okay,
a
so
satisfying
I
kill.
will move over to here
With the magic thing.
with the magic thing
Mhm.
and roll 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 2.
This is very
Oh,
unsatisfying.
There
you
you go,
gotta
Nikki.
pick
Yeah,
it
yeah.
for
You
me.
gotta
I
pick 'em for me.
forgot.
There you go. 4 hits.
5. There
There
you
you
go.
go. All right.
I do need to pick
It
one.
works. We got a system now.
We do. That's it.
All right. Now I can. Do we need pelts for stuff? Yeah, we do.
I got a crappy hand.
I
Oh
can
my
hop
God.
down,
This is so unhelpful.
take a pelt.
But we'll see what
Now,
happens.
do you have one card left?
I do.
You may just want to take the card you just put this pelt on. Is
Sure.
that a bad card? Oh, it's a dig card.
It's a dig.
No, we use the other pelt. Do the other pelt. Oh, you can't.
No, it's a
Or you
wild.
could put the pelt on this instead and start building.
But I was thinking she might be able to,
Oh,
place it,
immediately.
take it immediately.
But it's an
an
attack,
attack,
which we
yeah.
have nothing to
No,
do
right.
where she is.
Okay, I just use those. No, I use those 2. I use this
She
one to
could-
hop down.
Yeah.
Right, and then I use this one to take the pelt, and then I have another ranged or a dig. So
Which you
that's
can't really do anything
kind of
with.
my problem.
Do you
Yeah.
want to instead then place this here?
Or she could
Just set that up.
take this.
I am getting rid of
She
a
could
dig,
take
though.
this and then move into the middle to put a new card out there.
I don't think that's worth losing a dig.
Oh no, I don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's
Yeah.
that's not worth.
Was this your movement?
But no,
No,
it's
that
her.
was-
That
That's-
was my
That was
pelt.
the
the
pelt.
movement
Okay.
is also a dig.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so the
Wait.
only question is
Wait.
because
She can't get to the. Oh wait, she can't mine. There's no.
No.
She has 2 dig cards
Yeah.
and can't dig.
Can't.
Right. It's sad.
so
It's
then,
very sad.
my only question is this where you want to place the pelt rather than build something
Sure.
that does the same thing but also gets you something else?
Yep.
I think so because it lets Lincoln get a crappy card out of his hand and take this. I think.
Sure.
I think
Sure?
that's worth
If
it.
you got a crappy card,
I do.
you're gonna get rid.
Well-
get
And you
rid
want
of
this?
I have
Right
some. I have
now-
one that's feasible to take that.
You want a chop chop?
It gets rid of wood, but it gives me a double chop, which I would like.
Okay.
Okay.
Then so you're just wasting your last
Well,
card. Or
I'll
you can
just move into the middle,
Gives you some.
and
Sure.
then I have some flexibility.
Fair enough.
Smart.
All right.
Have you? How many special cards have you gotten?
One.
Then you need more.
You- She can't take that one. I mean,
if I give up a dig,
Well, actually, she
that's
can.
my
So then she's just
problem.
not going to dig as much as the rest of us.
right. I feel she needs to have some
Then
more.
yes, I agree.
More power.
Okay.
So then she can take
I
it.
Stay here.
No, you
Yeah.
can take it and use it to move. Because you take it.
Let me wait. I need to throw away a card first.
Yes.
There.
But now that's active in your hand for this turn.
Okay.
You can use it to move into the middle and still refill the cards.
All right.
Yeah. So do we want to refill this then with a yellow?
I
Nikki?
think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to keep one cheap one
Just
cycling
one
quickly.
Ooh, look at that.
around.
Oh, it's a double dig with a.
Oh, it's a double
Nice.
dig!
Nice.
Wow,
Nice,
it's like the
nice,
best
nice.
yellow.
Good choice. Good
Yeah.
choice.
Okay.
Strong
Strong choosing.
3.
Okay. So first things first. My first orc, and only.
I hate it when you say that. All right.
Yeah, catapults
All right,
back
it's
out
not
in front of
play.
me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then
Okay.
I'll move infinite. Come over here. Play this. Take out 3. So we're very close to the
The
super
6.
digger. And then and then I'm going to move up to the tower
Yes.
and take a shot, the single shot at
All
that.
right.
All right. Wait.
Pick the die.
Pick a die.
Okay.
We've got our
I
superstition.
choose-
We've got our crossroad
Okay.
superstition.
Too serious.
No, that was the right die.
Okay.
You gotta be
wrong
confident.
die. I'm
You jinxed
sorry,
it by
it was the
not being
wrong die.
confident about the chosen die.
No, I chose the wrong dimes. That's on me. So I'm gonna mess things up here a little bit.
Ugh.
Okay.
Number 1.
Okay.
Number 1 orc.
We don't want a catapult. Of course, it's a catapult.
Well, wait, can't we use this to stop it? Because this is going to be bad. We've got
Right,
a bunch
because
of
we
like
got
everything.
We like all
I
these,
like
and we've got
everything.
resources on
I
everything.
mean, I wouldn't be mad about that going, but how do we know what it's gonna be?
But like, we really like these digging
know,
cards.
yeah.
And
Oh, I
there's
like all
3
of these.
digging cards.
3 digging
yeah.
cards. We need
And
them
this
all.
No, I
fancy
agree.
thing? Okay.
And every catapult card costs a gold. We may as well spend 2.
Agreed.
Right?
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
absolutely
But
on board.
Does
This
that
is the only.
does this remove this then?
It cancels the card that we would have revealed and puts that out of play.
Okay.
Oh,
This is the only time we can do that one
Right.
ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's
Yikes.
our mercenary
Okay,
friends.
well, there you go.
Look how photogenic they are. All right.
Yeah, they are.
They really are.
Okay.
Okay, well,
All
I'm not done being trouble.
I knew you weren't.
Here's another one.
All right. It is.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Nope. No.
But that's why they make the catapult not be able to trigger like 3 times in a row.
Right.
Okay.
That's why it always comes out and back in.
That's there.
Right.
Okay,
Wow.
But we still have it to deal with. I do have range. I can try to deal with it on my turn.
Okay.
I can also attempt it on my first thing here, but then
I have some range as well.
because what I was thinking about doing.
That must mean that there's a lot of them in the deck in the last few cards.
I think that
probably to really like ramp up the pain.
both of those are the heavy hitters, so there's probably a lot
Maybe
more. Yeah.
I will leave this for one of you to deal with at a certain point because
I think that's fine.
that's okay.
We just drew 2 in a row. How many more can there be?
Because I think I can get this guy.
Okay, do it. Do it.
So
And that means but you can't use it this turn, unfortunately.
I might.
No, because there's a troll that you can't dig through.
Oh right. Okay.
Well, no.
So do you want me
it's
to
not
wait?
dig. Oh, I see. To use it.
Do you want
To
me to
use
wait?
its dig. No, fill it up. Don't draw it.
Okay. Fill it up. Don't draw it. All right.
I know it's risky,
I know. It's
but
like,
I don't want it to disappear in her hand and not
I
come
mean,
back.
this
for
could be
3
5
times.
right here. You know.
I know. We'll see how the turn plays.
Okay.
Because I have this one range infinite movement. So I could attempt, I could move up here, attempt 1 attack on myself, then take 2 down, and make the one thing, and I get everything, and it's just gonna sit there for someone else to take.
I have a decent chance of being able to use it on my turn if you fill it.
Okay.
Since I'm
so
already
I
there.
am then going to first of all infinitely move up to the tower
Hey, what are you doing
and
up here
join
with
you.
me?
I'll take 1 shot at my own catapult.
Please. Good luck.
I
Yay!
got it.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Great. That helps a lot.
Okay, then I'm going to move to. Boom, 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 boom.
Fall down.
Or fall
The
down.
ball keeps falling down.
On your
I'm-
face.
I'm so in the fire.
Hey, things are getting hectic. You know?
Yes, the
you can't
stress,
worry about
the
every
stress.
rung on the ladder.
I'm not graceful any longer, and I will build 1 metal to fill that up.
Okay. This is
Aaron,
good.
it's all
All
up
right.
to you.
You're
The
gonna
only
craft.
wrinkle is this
Do it
one,
right.
Well, at least it's not
Four
another
card.
catapult.
and it won't
potentially.
really matter if it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Hey, well, there you go.
4s are
Wow.
all catapults.
And what if it is? It's
I
just
know,
the
it might just
catapult
be
phase.
pile.
Actually, I might be able to
get
deal with
through
that
it.
as well. All right. So I
Crazy.
Now
will
I
start with
I have a lovely
3.
hand coming up now.
Lincoln, pick me 3 good dice that are going to roll red.
Really
Kapowies.
good ones. Really good red kapows.
So I need to kill this troll, and then I can clear the rubble. I
Hey,
did.
that's enough.
Yes. That's
you
enough.
did?
Yeah,
Oh,
I rolled
that
a 2
changes
and a 3.
what I
Yes.
was going to do for my
So
turn now.
he goes away.
He's gone.
Okay.
See you later, alligator.
Yes.
Boy.
Trolligator.
Now
Alligator.
I will take this card and get rid of my 1 dig. I will use it immediately. Unfortunately, I can only use. There's only 2 rubble in this space, but
It's
I will
okay.
use it. I do 3 dig. Yes, we clear a tunnel section, and we have 2 goblins. This goblin needs to be hit 3 times. This goblin wants any 1 good. No, any 3
Any
goods.
3
what I was gonna
goods.
say.
I couldn't see
3.
the 3.
Okay.
Sorry. That means you can be in any workshop and pay him immediately from there. So it's like you're placing on his tile instead of placing on one of these things.
Okay.
And remember, there are goblin figures in there you cannot dig while they're in there.
Right.
Sure.
I have 1 card left, which unfortunately is a good ranged movement, but I can't move and do ranged with it at the same time. But I'm going to move up here.
I think that's 1, 2, 3.
You are correct. This is only a 2 move, so I will
Maybe
instead go in here and we'll put
Fill her
out
up.
a gray card.
We may not have enough to get another red. The reds feel like they take so long.
They do. But the yellows are almost so cheap that they're not
Oh,
worth
this
it.
one's wonderful. We're
This
lucky.
one's
We
great.
just need to.
I mean, if
pay
we
for
get
that.
another
We get
one of
it. We
those,
just have to grab
that's
it.
amazing.
I'm there. We'll see what happens as we come around, but I've got a nice fancy turn coming up too. So
Nikki, let's get a yellow one for Nikki.
Yeah.
I agree.
She could be able to use one.
Grab it.
It's a 3 leather working card for a single wood if we get it. So that could
Leather
actually- that could
hasn't
be a-
seemed that
It has-
valuable.
but it would pay this
Oh, that's
goblin
true.
completely if we
Immediately.
happen to get it and use it in turn.
That's smart.
So that actually would work.
How does that work for you, Nikki?
If she has a wood making card, she could do it. That'd be actually pretty good. All right.
Okay.
Troll?
Do you? No, I
No,
have
she's
no
got nothing.
trolls. So I shouldn't fight these guys just go get the wood?
Well,
and-
one of them is fought by generating 3 resources.
Okay.
So that's pretty good to pick this up and do it.
Okay, so I move.
Yep. Cool.
Then I'm gonna get a wood and put it on that card.
Sheep shearer.
And then I will get rid of this wood.
Sounds good. And then this goes
And take
live
that.
into your hand.
It's live.
It's live and on TV.
Okay, and then I move over to here so we can start getting.
Well, we want to get money for. We want to get
We're gonna-
something.
we gotta
your
pay 'em
high-
off.
to play the one you got. All right, yeah.
So then I will play this one for the
For
3.
3. And
And immediately
it just
you've
goes
got-
to him and back, so we don't really
Boom,
have to put
boom.
it. Yeah.
Sweet.
There we go.
And I've got one card left. I can stay there and get a
You might as well put the
another
leather
one
on
and
here,
put
right?
the leather on
That's
that
nice.
one.
Oh, okay, yeah,
All right.
cool.
done.
That's a lot. You went to the leather
That's
shop and made
amazing.
a lot of
I
leather.
was
wow, leather.
having fun with
We're
the
under
leather.
attack.
I know. That's what you do.
Leather,
You're making leather.
working with leather calms me down.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is
All right,
that's
We-
out,
I believe
right?
this is out
Okay.
because you drew 3 on your
We have
turn
to
or 2 on
remember.
your turn.
I
We
had
do.
to
I know.
deal with that.
It's,
Yeah.
We
but
need to deal with
I,
this.
at this point, at some point, we're probably going to lose one of these. It
And
just
I
stinks
didn't
that
have
we
any range,
Yeah.
so I couldn't
No, yeah,
even
she
done
couldn't do
that.
it.
Okay. Well, here's my first orc.
Okay, stop saying it. One day it's going to be.
It usually is 2, but lately it hasn't been. So it's
Here's
only
my
one.
6
Here we go.
orcs.
2 orcs who immediately move.
Okay.
And those are the only ones, though. So
Yeah, we're,
Yeah.
we're,
Okay.
we're doing
we're doing all right on
it's
that.
this that's
Yes, this is
long.
bad. Yes.
Yes.
Especially because it comes with the big cost underneath.
I'm gonna move 2.
okay.
1, 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 range shots at the catapult.
Sweet.
Why don't you give me those? Okay, those
2
are them.
or 1.
2. 1, 2.
Okay.
Get them.
And neither. Oh, that one's got to get in there.
Come on.
Come on, come on,
It's
come on.
due. It's due.
Yay!
Yay.
Nice.
Oops, sorry.
I got those. No.
Go away.
And then, over there we need wood. I'll just move into the wood pit, and then I can help fight them if you
Yeah,
know,
if they move
1,
in.
2, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's actually good. Yeah.
I have no orcs.
Since they very likely could. That's nice.
Yay!
Wood
No
pit.
orcs from here.
All right.
First thing I would like to
Pits.
do, I would like this guy.
Take it.
So I'm gonna.
If you
Lose
can
this
use
one?
it. You're going to go fight and then maybe dig?
That's my hope. Whoopsies. Over. Okay.
Throwing all it all over the place.
Just throwing it.
3,
This is
4,
in my hand.
5.
So I'm gonna use this to move in here.
Yeah.
Then I have 2 dice to attack and get 3 things.
Okay.
Oh no!
I slid those 2 dice.
Oh, you did! I didn't pay attention. So these are now useless.
Well, you can move and go do something else. I mean,
Oh, I hate this.
oh no. You can.
You can move up here and take
And-
shots.
But
from-
it's 3 to get up there.
And then I would only have 2 shots
Still,
left.
2's okay.
Two's better than
2's
nothing.
better than nothing, right?
Oh,
You can.
so mad because I got it all there.
That's so much, I know. You have no more hand
No,
to
I have
hand?
no more hand to hand. I used this 2 and
Yeah.
used this to move, because I was gonna hopefully get 4, dig
Yeah.
right off the
Oh,
bat. Was the hope.
yeah.
Because he only needs 3, but I didn't get it. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's the best I can do.
Yeah. 2.
So
2 cards to move up.
1, 2 to go there.
1 to go
2
up.
to go up here, and then, although I can ranged him from up here.
You
Sure
can
can.
range him as well. That
What do
might
you
be
prefer?
safer. I have no dig, so it doesn't matter.
In which case, I might just do.
You
these
might
guys.
just do those, yeah.
I have some dig.
I
on
don't
my
have
turn.
dig either.
But it means we've got 2 players to potentially
Right.
take them out before your turn. So I'll use this to do 2 ranged on these guys.
Yep,
Come on.
come on.
Oh, these were the 2 you
Those
gave
are
me,
the 2
right?
I picked. Don't know that they're going to work now.
Right, but were they chosen for red? They were chosen for red hits. Exactly.
That was what I know.
Entirely useless.
You gotta roll the right dice at the right time.
Yikes.
All right.
Yikes.
I've got
yikes.
1 orc card. It's a catapult.
Catapult.
Oof.
Yeah, 4
at
is
least
a
we got rid of
catapult.
4 is like when the time when the
Yeah.
catapult gets ready
I'm
and
actually-
firing.
Incredibly impressed we don't, because of the
Me too.
number, we
Yes.
have not, I mean, we used 1 special thing, but
I'm
To have not lost anything yet, it's pretty incredible.
and it may behoove us to, for instance, like get these last 2 cards and then ignore this for the rest of the game.
I kind of
Because
see
if
what
that
you're
makes the
saying.
catapult,
Well, this is one we would like to get to.
yes, no,
Yes.
this one's actually really
Yeah.
good.
It's easy to
But
get.
then if we stop refilling this and stop worrying about the catapult, that's a lot of these phases that
Yeah.
I don't know how many catapults are left in here.
Yep.
Could be 1, could be 6.
Well, we do need to
just be
stop them from
sieges.
coming out just
Right.
to get all
There's
5 of them
definitely
out,
gonna
but we
be
can
some.
take care of that at
but
least and not
if we can
focus
just
on-
ignore a
Yeah.
couple
Yeah.
of these, that helps us, right?
Yeah.
This is about the point when we've gotten all the cards we're probably going to get. All right, I have a lot of hand-to-hand, so I'm going to jump off on the wall and hit things. Or, do you have dig?
No, I have no dig.
Okay,
Kind of sad.
yeah.
Nobody's over
Do you,
there.
how
as
how much
well.
hand-to-hand do you have?
3.
So should I let her do the goblin, and I'll take those orcs off the wall? I can't do any catapult, unfortunately.
I have no ranged either, so I can't deal
I'm
with the
well-rounded.
catapult either.
I'm well-rounded,
All right.
so I have a lot
All
of
right,
options.
I've got more dice than you, so I'll take these because that's more hits. So
Okay.
1 to jump up on the wall, 4 dice against those
Nice.
guys. All right. I'm imbuing the red kapow power into these 4
Power,
dice.
kapow power.
Here we go. There we
Hey,
go.
that's
Exactly
it.
4.
Yep.
Exactly 4.
And that's it.
It wasn't a double roll, but it was still
It
good.
was still enough.
Close
We'll
enough.
take it. Nikki,
Yeah.
any orc cards?
Yes. 1.
All right. 2 orcs who do not move.
Okay.
And now we're on the 5s. Oh, wow, we are not going to win this game.
Nope.
We have a lot of digging to do.
We
All
got
right.
a lot of digging
Yeah.
to
Here we
do.
go.
That's what's going to get us.
I'm moving.
Can you get
1,
yourself-
2,
Okay.
and then
fight.
3 die for a hand-to-hand.
All right, yeah, you got to get them.
I gotta get them.
Gotta get him. You can do him. 3
You really
dice.
do.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Just no.
The odds are with you. The dwarves
Yes!
That's all.
are with you. So that not does
Handily.
back in here.
Handily dealt with.
Now we can start digging on
All
the
right,
road.
we got 10 cards to go, and we're 40% of the
Oh
way
my
there.
goodness.
All right, I have 1 card left.
Can you? Oh, you're too
No.
far away.
No, it's move
It's
or work.
a move or work.
No.
Well, the working is I would like.
Do you want me to just go in here and
I guess just to
to do something, or I just
or
sit there?
or you move. Yeah, there's really nothing else to
Or I
do.
sit
Might as well
there.
put cards out because
Might
maybe
as well,
something
because maybe
is fantastic.
Maybe
Yeah.
we just
I'll
put.
More
end my
digging
turn
would be
right
good.
here.
ones?
yeah.
Do we just
All
want
yellow?
2 easies?
I
Yeah,
think
what do
we
you
do
think?
because nothing
Yeah.
else is. We're not going to
We're
get
out
any
of time
grace.
to get anything,
We're
'cause
on-
we
we
need to
don't have
focus.
time to get grace.
Okay,
we
here
need
we
to
go.
focus. If we get another one of
There's
these,
a
it'd be
digger.
great.
There's a
Nice.
single digger.
Okay, that's good. And it's an infinite move, digger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
That's
lot
so,
of single
That's
so
a
digger.
this
lot of
is
wood.
good. Yeah.
You could be anywhere. Just go. I'm gonna go dig one.
But we don't care about the wood anymore.
No.
We don't
Well,
care
I mean-
about this wood making.
I mean,
table.
yes, it's
Oh yeah.
So-
But
ranged
it
attacks.
hasn't been.
Right.
I know.
And
big-
and I
yeah.
like I said, I think we're giving up on this
Yeah.
by now. All right,
Okay.
Lincoln.
So we'll see.
Well, first off, the only orc.
Okay.
I won't tease.
Siege tower. We knew that was going to be good.
Okie dokie.
Oh, and movements. So the orcs come up on the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. We could also probably start ignoring orcs at this point.
I know,
and
I'm
only
feeling-
focus on digging.
I know. Well,
There aren't going to be enough orcs to empty this gold out and lose the game that way.
We don't think though.
I don't think there are.
Okay.
I've not.
Okay.
We're in the 5th deck.
I'm with you.
We have not seen more than 2 orcs
That's
on
true.
a card.
That's true.
We need to dig.
You're right. Digging's a priority.
Yeah, it is.
okay.
I'll
Well,
attack because I don't have as much digging anymore. So
No, yeah, right. We got rid of one of
Right.
yours. But
Okay.
the rest of us need to dig whenever
Okay.
we see a dig
Okay.
card.
well, I'm gonna move. 1, 2.
That's me.
Oh. No.
No, it's
me.
not me.
It's me.
I moved you for once instead of moving me like I always
Okay.
tell you not to.
oh my
All right,
gosh.
Well, I'll do that. I mean, I'm sure it's fine.
All right.
Should have had a green shirt or
I
something.
know.
It's a-
Red,
it's a
black, and
little-
black, red is really
Okay.
bad.
It's a little rough.
I
Regardless-
also did give myself black when I usually play red,
Right,
and
right,
I knew
right.
that was going to screw me.
But this should have.
But you're
a
right.
green shirt would have
You're
been
right.
very
It would have
helpful.
helped.
Yes.
Although dwarves do seem to like red.
And then I'm
I
going
know.
to.
I've got red on me, too.
I wish I could.
You're gonna go.
I wish I could get to really dig.
Well,
Any digging
I
is
could
digging.
potentially get this if you want to fill
Wait a
that.
second.
Or
Where did I start? Oh, who knows where I started?
No, you started
I'm
here.
in the
Yeah,
center.
started
yeah,
in the
I just
gold.
moved
Okay.
the wrong figure.
And then I'm going to dig twice. That's really all I can
Yeah.
do. But that's better than nothing.
That's absolutely fine.
And then, I will go to the wood. I don't know. I feel like we should focus on. I'm going to go over to the wood area. Well, no. 1, 2. I can come over here and hope to stop. Well, we don't care about the orcs.
Not as much, no.
I'm going to go there.
Yeah,
Okay.
do that and try and...
Okay. All right, I have no orcs. Are we abandoning the catapult? Do we not care? What I would like to do.
Not abandoning because we do have two digging tools that we want to get.
I would give up shooting the catapult to dig 4.
I think that's absolutely worth it.
So let the catapult
Let the
go. I'm
catapult
going to get
be.
this out of there.
Good.
Okay. All right. Then let me double check to make sure that's something I can do.
That gets us much closer to victory.
Yes.
I have no dig symbols, so
Okay.
that's...
So let me see. First of all,
Fly.
fly.
And be free.
Woo! 2, make. Boom, 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 boom. 3, trade. Take this in my hand. 4, move.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4 dig.
Nice.
1, 2,
Yeah.
Nice.
3, 4.
What is there?
That's,
Just one
that's
left.
totally fine. There's 2 left.
2 left.
Okay.
If we have any
So-
chance.
Now, unfortunately, this is actually the first time we've done this where this activates immediately on the
Yes.
front of my turn.
Because.
Because
we
it's
can't
there.
stop it.
Oh, okay.
It's before you play your orc cards if there's one in front of you.
Okay.
But
it
I'm
activates.
not aggrieved.
But I think that's okay. Exactly.
at losing
we
any
got
of
our
this.
best card out
Yes,
there.
this would be nice to have.
Right.
Yep.
This one doesn't really matter.
Yes.
This one's empty. So
This only helps us if we're going to get there. We may not get there.
So
I'm okay.
It's going to lose us a gold
Yes.
and destroy number 2. So it's
Okay.
not great, but it's not horrible.
But it's
We
not
weren't
the end of
even
it.
close on that
no,
one.
we
Yes,
weren't. We
we
needed
weren't.
4 more wood.
It was going to
and
be
It was right.
a long haul.
It was a long haul.
Okay.
The bummer is I have no dig, so I'm just going to go fight some orcs.
Yep.
I have dig, so I'm luckily maybe just going
And-
to sit.
I'm going to remember which counter I am this turn.
Is there any way we can get Deborah ready to have that?
I also
that-
I can't produce any metal.
Okay.
My hand's pretty bad. Let's see. I could
I can do metal.
Okay.
I could
I
do
can as
I could
well.
do wood, but this is not really an important
Well,
card,
but so
is it?
But I
No,
mean,
no, that's
mostly
not-
I
you're
was going
fine.
to fight
Actually,
with
let's see.
whatever happens.
Move.
I think you should fight. I can do the. I can do
but
the metal
it
part.
doesn't totally because I have to dig, and as soon as that happens, stuff's going to come out, so I won't be able to use it on that
Right,
turn
Sure.
anyways.
Sure.
So you could fill it to get it in a hand, but I can't.
Do you have any
this or
dig,
that?
Nikki P?
One dig. I'm really turned into a fighter.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you dig one, I can dig the other, and we can get this going so that we can deal with the goblins that are going to be coming.
Well, but
out.
again, I have only dig really.
Right. My
So
point
if
is,
you dig these,
I have the
then I'm
ability
there
to
to do
maybe
nothing.
hit some stuff.
yeah, you should go hit things.
But if he digs first, he might be able to deal with the goblins that are out there.
That's what my goal
Oh,
is.
I see.
That's why I want to try to set it up so that you can dig as much as possible.
and then even you can
It would
fight
require.
then dig.
It
right?
would require him to get rid of both goblins
Which is
in
going to be a
one
long
turn.
shot. It's going to be a long shot.
Otherwise,
We also
my hand
we have
is.
a kill a goblin card over here.
That's right.
So
That's
if,
right.
if it works out,
That's right.
we may need to use that.
Because I have a
Otherwise-
pretty
if-
useless
okay,
hand
I hear you.
if I can't dig.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. My
Do
turn
we
would be
want
useless.
this card? Does anybody need this card? Is it worth picking up this card?
Well, might as. I mean, if it's
That's-
all you can do.
No.
Oh.
I'm saying it. I can do it, but I don't know if there's a reason to.
I mean, if you can go.
I
Or
think-
hit his siege. Can you get up there and kill? He's got a tower.
Actually, I can. That's probably the best
That's a
thing for
good
me to
deal to
start doing. Let's see.
Because we don't want any
If I
more
go one-
trolls. We have 3 more of those.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I can
We
do both
stop
of
a
those.
troll.
That's
That'd be
I didn't see that,
Yeah, I
so
know,
thank
he's-
you.
yeah,
All right,
he's-
here's what I can do. Watch this.
That's why it's
All right.
supposed to do this.
I can move 1 through here. Roll 3 dice against those guys.
I'm picking them. I'm picking them.
All right.
I'm gonna pick really good ones. I'm gonna pick really, really good ones.
I'm already starting to
Okay. I'm gonna
and
do
get ready
these-
my power.
These ones. All
My
right, there you
kapow
are.
power.
Your kapow power. Kapow power.
Ooh.
Yes, sexy kapow power.
And now I still have enough to. Oh, I've got an infinite. Oh, I could have. You rolled another die. I had an infinite move.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You killed him.
And then I have 2 super crossbow.
Okay.
Now pick ones that roll crossbow.
Okay, these are the ones.
Against
These are the
Lincoln
ones that
Siege
roll
Tower.
crossbow.
Crossbow.
These are the ones that
I
roll.
imbue you with the
I
power
know
of
it.
crossbow.
I know that they do.
Oh!
Boom.
On another turn.
I know. Yeah. I really
They
believed
do.
it too. I was
On
ready.
another turn.
All right. Nikki, you got any bad cards?
Nope.
Oh, good.
Can you kill Lincoln's tower?
I only have one distance thing.
And you have to get here too.
Yeah.
All right, so this is an infinite. If I get that close, then I can do it. So I will move over to here. I will get,
That's
primed
That's a single card.
thing.
Nicely done.
Primed it
then
up.
I will move up to the tower,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
and I will take a ranged shot.
Lincoln.
Yeah, I don't know.
One shot.
It's all on you, Lincoln.
Oh, hey, thanks. Yay!
Oh, yes. That was important.
That was super important.
Because otherwise that's a troll, which stops the digging too.
And we're down
Then-
to two. Oh no.
I can.
You need to dig, right?
She's no,
Oh,
she's
she
got-
used
Now
it.
dig.
She used it for the
Wait,
range.
do that. You can do this and dig.
Yeah.
Swap it out,
This one or this one?
That one.
This one.
and then now you can move with that card and dig with this card. Oh no, you can't get there. It's not far enough.
It's infinite.
Oh, this is infinite.
It's
Oh my
infinite.
gosh.
It's infinite.
Yeah.
Fly, fly, my pretty.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And then you're gonna move over there.
So I'm using this
Yep.
one,
And
I'm
she's still got an unused card.
yeah,
Very
and
cool.
I'm digging one.
Infinite dig.
Then I'll just stand in the middle, and we can pull out.
You
some-
sure might as
Yeah.
well pull some new cards.
Yeah.
It's also.
Is this our last
That's
yellow?
fine,
All
it's
right, let's
good.
do a yellow and a gray. See what we
Okay.
get. Hey, we got a shovel. Two
All right,
dig,
That's
but,
all
we need-
right.
but
It's
it's
hard to
two
get.
metal and two leather.
Well, you know.
You did well. You just toss your leather thing, but reshuffle and
yeah.
take it in your hand.
Okay.
All right.
First.
All right.
That's the only
Only
one.
a few of these to
go.
go.
I have some bad news.
Catapult. in
Catapult
front of you.
again. Boop.
Okay. No. Again, we can ignore that. I say we just lose it. Whatever it is.
Nothing
Okay.
there. Yeah, nothing there is. I mean, this is nice, but it's hard.
This is nice. Exactly. It's
Yeah.
so many actions to
Yeah.
pick it up and use it.
and we want to focus.
Right. And we. Right.
Things are about to get bad on my turn.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to do. Truthfully.
I mean, yeah,
I know,
we're
it's
still
just-
gonna.
it's just gonna get
We've
bad.
done as well as we could. We're still gonna
Yes.
die horribly very soon.
Yes, we're not going to make it. But again, I want to remember these things. You
Wait,
know.
wait,
Yes.
wait. There's a dig right there.
There is a single dig. Yes.
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 So if you
So
want
I
to get
am.
it,
So
Where's
get
my
it.
hat? I'm
Can
over
you do
there. 1, 2. I can get over there.
Yeah.
So give
You
me
red.
2 to move over there.
1, 2.
Work metal.
Yeah, I mean, I got so
You
much
got nothing
metal,
but metal?
I know.
coming out of my ears. So I
Metal
will
worker.
take that metal. Then I will swap. Oof, I don't want to do that one. I'm going to do it because this one's a good one here. This is the infinite move.
Okay.
I'll do this though. I'll do that for the metal.
Here, just because we can.
Yep.
Two. Just
Yep.
because we can.
Well, we want to. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, because he's got the three
got the
cards.
three.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
And
so
then-
why
and
not? Maybe.
Exactly. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't
And
go
then
anywhere.
I'm going to take that, dump that to take the one dig
Yeah.
card,
Dump
Yeah.
this to take this.
and then I'm going to move with this
Yeah.
and dig that. It doesn't
Great.
solve the problem, but at least it's got that, and then we now have to
Now we
focus on the
see what we
goblins.
can
We
deal with.
hope
right.
I can do
All right.
something.
Goblin number 1.
Kapows.
Big fights. Goblin number 2. 1 of each good. Yeah, I know we really needed a rubble guy.
Rubble,
Well,
Barney Rubble.
before I can do nothing,
Oh, okay.
I just
I
have
got
to
two
say,
of them.
my turn is not going to be great.
okay.
And mine's awful. So, okay, remind me what. Wait. Remind me what all these things
Okay. Kill a goblin, kill a troll.
are. And then.
Ignore a siege card. So we still draw it, see how horrible it is.
And then we can choose to
and we
ignore
can
it.
just ignore
And then this
processing
is
it.
take out a
this
goblin?
is clear. No. Well, this
Or-
is clear a goblin.
Okay.
The other one is clear all orcs in workshops.
Okay.
That one we don't need.
I would. Let's see what they are.
Let's see what they
we
are.
might want to clear this goblin because I hate
We
him.
might. I think you're right because that's 3
hate
separate actions.
Yeah, because I hate
That's
him.
holding us up. This one is 1 orc in every area. I think that's okay.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Again, they need 3 more moves to get into the center, so they're okay.
In every
Terrible.
area?
No, 1 in each. All
One in
3.
each.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Well, here's potentially their first move, unless we decide to kill it.
2 over there plus a move.
You still okay?
Regular
I think-
guys.
Oh yeah.
My turn has 2 orc cards, so let's wait.
Okay.
Let's let
so
them
this
move.
goes up, those go up. No, oh yeah,
No, they
these
all
no,
go
they
up.
all go up.
They
That's
all-
right. Okay, so
yep.
everybody's on
I think-
the walls.
For now, let's just let
The
them
final
be.
siege.
Yeah,
This is bad.
it is
So-
bad.
Now, are we spending 2 to try to knock this guy out right now?
I agree, because otherwise we're going to spend our whole turns running around and maybe paying part of that guy.
Because then I mean, again, I have so little to do. I mean, the
I'll tell
only
you
thing I could do is run up and try to kill.
Can
a
you fight the
catapult.
other one a little bit?
Yes, I can
okay,
fight him
then yes.
one.
Because I'd
have to roll very well.
at the most could pay him 1 resource on my turn, and that's if we're alive. So yeah, I think let's do
Do we
it.
want to mush the goblin immediately?
I agree. I think so.
Everyone
Sure.
is happy with mushing a goblin?
Again, and we've got a bunch of gold. I mean,
Yeah.
the more gold that's left over, the better you've done in the game, assuming you even
Right.
live. But we have plenty of gold. All right, we've spent 2. We've destroyed a goblin.
Okay.
Or we paid him
so,
gold. And the mercenaries destroyed him. He's gone. He's
So-
been obliterated. Okay.
1, 2, 1,
Okay.
and I'm shooting at this guy
Yep.
with a
Hey.
single crossbow.
Yep.
Nope. Darn it.
All right.
So yes,
I
that
have-
was my
I've got a
completely
chance.
useless turn.
I could dig on my turn if my 2 orc cards
Right.
live through the game. Okay. First one, 2 orcs out here,
Okay.
and then they all move.
Yay.
So, wow. Now, we could use the one that wipes out all the orcs in the workshop. Or we're going to lose 5 gold on
Well,
the next
it's
move.
2 gold to 5.
And
That's right.
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
3 come in,
Yes.
we lose.
Right. So I guess we should do that now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Lose 2 to wipe 5 out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mercenaries, at least prolonging our suffering. All right, second siege
They're
card.
giving us hope.
3 orcs. That would have ended the game.
It would
1,
have.
2, 3 around the edges.
Would have ended the game.
Yeah. No, we could have canceled the card. We have 1 more
Okay.
cancel left.
Okay.
We kind of, well, we don't care about this.
We
Maybe
don't.
shake.
We really don't.
Yeah.
Or Cav.
Okay. All right. So here's my turn. Here's the only things I can do. I get 3 dice against this goblin, and if I kill him, I can do 3 digs.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pick the best dice.
You got to. You got to.
the best dice
The
for you.
odds are with me.
These are
You
the best.
can-
These are the best dice
The odds are
that you've ever seen in your life.
well above 50% that you can roll
These
3
dice
kapows.
have
Okay. No,
only
these
3
these
kapows on
3
them.
right here.
Right?
I'm gonna set them all to 3 kapows.
Oh boy, that's asking for it. But I'm
Yeah.
telling you, they have only 3 kapow
I believe
faces.
it. I believe it.
Believe
I'm
that they have
now
only 3 kapow faces. There's
transforming
you can't roll
them
anything but a
into
3
only
kapow.
3 kapows.
They're
I'm
only
gonna
3
roll
kapows.
with my eyes closed
That is all that they are. And you
and roll 1 on each one.
Yipes.
And then, as we discussed,
Wow.
I will dig 3 rubble, so you can only put 5 in there if you like.
1, 2,
Wow.
3.
Woo. All right, at least we're
no.
starting on. I didn't think we'd even get to the 4th block, but at least we started on it.
My
All right.
lord. This
Okay. I'm happy. That was probably my last turn before we die, but at least it
Probably.
went well.
Probably.
Okay.
No.
All right, Nikki, what do you
Yeah,
got?
sure.
She's got
I
one
got one
orc card.
arc.
There are 4 left.
Oh my
come
god.
on, man.
This one just puts 2 out here, so I guess
Only
we can live
2?
with it for now.
I mean,
They're
that's-
crunchy. Okay.
Oh, and then they move. Sorry,
Oh, boom.
but you know what? They're fine. They're not. They're only going to end the game by appearing. They're not going to end the game by stealing our gold, I think. And we can still cancel 1
Do I
card.
want to fight these guys or do I want to dig?
Dig.
All right. So I will
Oh,
move.
dig. Only dig.
I don't have great digging. But
I know, but
I can
we're
dig.
doing what we can.
We're
So-
not gonna win. I
No,
mean,
we're not.
We're not gonna.
There's
so.
2,
Nice.
All right, 2's
All
good.
right, 2's good.
and I
2
have
is
another
fantastic.
move or something. Another move or nothing or
Or
forget
nothing.
it.
Or
I'm
just,
done.
yeah, I don't know.
Let's imagine she gets another turn. I guess you should stay there and dig and fight.
And fight.
So stay there.
Dig and fight.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, first, and it is the first.
Oh, no, really?
I have 2,
Uh-oh.
yeah. So do we want to cancel one of the
You get
flips?
to, you get to look at
Well,
it
we get to
first.
look at
You
it,
actually
yeah.
look at it and then cancel.
So there
what
we go, there's
its
the first.
process. 3 orcs around the
That
outside of the
kills us.
castle. That kills us. So we
So
have
we're
to.
On
gonna
the
kill
outside.
2
We're
We
of
on
have
the
to
outside.
kill 2 gold for our
Okay.
4th mercenary
Well,
card.
I'm
We've
betting
only
you
got
it's going to be the
7
same thing.
gold left.
It's gonna
It probably is, right?
probably
It's
the
going to be
same.
3 orcs, right?
Hey.
It's a catapult.
Oh, it should have triggered at the
Oh,
beginning.
anyway,
of your
yeah.
turn.
Oh,
so then
anyways.
it's out and then back in. So yeah.
So it killed this.
Okay.
And 1 gold.
Yep.
Okay.
at the
Wow.
beginning of
Oh
the
my
turn.
Lord.
We're
And now it's
losing gold
back in front.
fast.
Right, now it's back in front
And
of
they
you.
all move.
So
Okay.
2 gold are leaving.
Uh-oh.
F.
And then all these are in here.
Okay.
And there's only 1 card left, so this is the final turn of the game, unless you draw no orc hand.
You have to do something amazing.
Me?
Yeah,
There's
you
not
have
much
to,
amazing
uh,
that's
It's
going to
all
happen.
on you two.
Okay, so
No, I don't. She
No,
probably
not
doesn't
even.
get a
first
turn.
thing is I will dig. That's 1.
Hey, we're getting there.
And then I will move and attack.
Oh, you're still shuffling. You're shuffling. Choose the right 2 to throw out.
Ugh, not enough.
No.
What were you shooting?
That guy right there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Was that it?
That was
Five.
it?
Oh, because you had 2 orcs, of
Yep.
course. All right. And I believe if Deborah has any orcs in her hand, the game is over because we reveal the last card.
I have no orcs.
Yay.
Oh, no way! Oh, okay. I'll keep shuffling. I don't know what my hand is yet.
I have digging too, so won't be enough to get us all the way through.
Only 2.
I have digs. Oh my
Go,
god.
go, go.
Okay.
Dig, dig, dig.
All right. Let's see. Here we go.
But part of it too is that like find out if you have orcs.
Should I? All right. To see if we get another turn, I'm carefully choosing 5 magical non-orc cards.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
No, that's
You have to
6.
pull 2. You already did.
I already pulled the 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to check and see what they are. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
All right, here we go. This is an orc. All right, here we go. This is an orc. I have 2 orcs in my hand. So this is the final turn.
Okay, go.
All right, Deborah, save
No
us all.
pressure.
No pressure. You need 10 digs plus defeat 2 goblins, or 4
Okay.
goblins.
So, what would I like to do in my final day, my final moments here? I think I would like to go out swinging. So, why the heck not? Okay. Right? That's only 2 there, right? Okay. Yep. So, yeah, just gonna take a wild shot in the dark at that catapult from where I am.
Okay.
Because
Sure.
why not?
Yeah.
Go.
I didn't hit it, but that's okay. Now I'm just gonna fly down here and take one wild
swing. All right,
at
triple
one of
kapow.
them.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I hit nothing.
Wow.
Then I'm gonna fly over here
And take a
and
wild
take
dig.
2 digs.
Oh, yay! We
Yay.
get to see some
Get to at
goblins.
least see what they are. Yes, and boom. Oh, no.
5
Nice.
rubble.
3 damage and 5 rubble to
5
clear.
rubble.
Wow.
And that's the end
Okay.
of my turn.
And then my turn is the end of the game. I have 2 orcs,
Yay.
and the final one will end the game. Just
Here,
because.
just have it.
Just
well,
take
I'll-
it because
yeah.
we know.
But I believe it's as soon as it's
As soon as
revealed,
it's revealed.
the deck is empty.
Yeah.
The game is over.
Okay.
Wow.
As we all well knew. So we almost got 80% of the way through our rescue tunnel, but the fortress has been overrun. The
Sure.
dwarves' gold is gone, and the orcs and goblins and
The
trolls have
digging
won.
is a challenge.
The digging is a challenge. It is the only way to win, so you really do have to jump on it.
We-
I guess
we
you almost have to.
Probably should have prioritized it sooner.
I know, but we didn't
Right.
really have the options, right? I mean,
maybe we almost have to remember the first few turns seemed free and easy,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like grab the dig things out of here and wash away the.
were there even any digs in
I
that
don't think
first
there
round?
were,
I don't think
but
so.
wipe away the ones that aren't there and get the cards out there
them
that
out.
help you. So
When also it's so tempting
like
to
almost
take out orcs, and sometimes.
But like
makes
Well,
if
you
we,
have
if
to
we
as
played
well.
again
You
right
can't-
now,
Of course.
I would almost spend the first 10 turns, all of us sitting right there digging and see
let
where
them
that goes.
take gold,
and
let it-
upgrading
yeah.
any shovel dig cards we could get. That's just my thought.
Well, there is
But-
something about specializing, like just being like, "Hey, can we just station you here with
and
and you
give
get
you all
all
the
right
things,
cards, yes.
and then
Right.
station 2 people here with digs, and then another
and
person
then and maybe give
runs around
Lincoln
and fights.
multiple magic weapons
Yeah.
and all the big hand-to-hand
Yeah.
cards. Right, you're right. It
Sort
might have
of
been
really
better to
specialized.
specialize that
But
way.
I don't know.
That might be interesting.
What are these
Yeah, let's see what
last
the
two?
last 2 were.
Oof, 5 shots. And
Six-
then
5
six-
shots.
2 of each.
6
2 of
total.
each.
Okay.
Oh,
That wouldn't have happened.
no.
Oh yeah, we
I
weren't
mean,
even
we would need
nowhere
so much
near.
more progress.
Right.
No.
No,
Nowhere
that's
near.
crazy.
Well, I heard that Scott has played this several times and they have never won. And he had an advantage because they misplayed something.
I thought we were going to do better than we did. But I mean, we
okay.
tend to lose co-op games the first time we play them. And that's
I think this is a very
the way it
challenging
should
game.
be.
Obviously, you can win, but boy, it seems like you have to have like really fantastic results. Now, we saw all the yellow cards. There weren't any that were amazing digging, were there, that we had?
Only
There are 2 more double diggers in the gray.
I had a double digger in the.
And they all seem to cost 4 resources. I don't know what else is in the red.
I had a double digger in the yellow.
We did play on the normal
Red.
difficulty. So now that we know that,
Oof.
easy difficulty is only 6 rubble to clear per phase.
Oh.
So I would say I would recommend that
I
to
would.
big new players in this game.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
If we had done that, we'd be a lot closer to the end. We might not be winning, but we would be close to the end
Well,
of
Nikki
clearing
ended
all
up
5
having
tunnels.
4 special cards, which was, you need
No,
them.
we did.
I
We balanced
did,
it out pretty well.
yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
see off
Pretty
camera.
quickly, yeah.
But the cards that we've all wiped out of our decks is all either 4 or 5 now. So we did pretty
Yeah.
well
Yeah.
balancing that out. She just had a slow start in
Yeah.
upgrading, which we rectified.
Yep.
So the Reds had another 3, like a 3 dig. Seems like there's one
Triple of everything.
triple of everything. And then this is, your jack of all trades, but it's very hard to get.
But I can't imagine. I mean, obviously you play this a lot and you get really good at it. But the hard and expert levels are 10 and 12 rubble in here every time you need to clear it. I can't imagine how you would do
Yeah,
that
don't know.
without just perfect.
Someone
strategy.
is,
Well,
like
yeah,
you
you
said,
need to do
just
something like you said,
plants
lots
there.
of movement.
Yeah.
And
And
someone is
lots
the
of
dig person, so
damage.
they get like
Yeah.
6 or
Yeah.
7 cleared at
Yeah.
a time. I
You
guess
just have to, I think,
Yeah.
specialization would be my next strategy.
I think that would be a good strategy
Yep.
to try. I think it's sort of clear that we all liked this
Oh
and
my
are
goodness, this
engaged
is
by it, and
fun.
we're really thinking about how to like attack it better next time,
Yeah.
and then really like how all the systems interlock and everything. And that's sort of typical with Knizia games. They're well designed and well thought out. But what did you think, Lincoln? Any other
I think it's
aspects of it?
cool. I mean, I like that there's some pretty power. I mean, I only had the most basic of the yellows. They were not bad cards at all. But I like that there's that, there's a element of figuring out what you should be trying to do there as far as like getting upgrades. What was the deal? Did we basically see all the good digging cards? Was that what
No,
you
there
had?
was
No.
2 more in the gray.
And,
Okay.
and in the red, there was a 3 and a 2.
Oh,
But
okay.
this
we did
one,
get the best
they're
one.
very
But
expensive.
they're right. They are expensive.
They're very hard to get.
I think maybe we should have stayed slower and done more yellows just to increase our, work production more
Sure.
efficiently.
Okay, yeah.
Right. I think it's great. I mean, this is not like a Knizia to me.
No, it's not. It doesn't feel like one of his
It's
games.
something completely different for sure. And it's it's a challenge. I mean, they really keep coming out. And we, towards the end of the game, came close several times on running out of the
The
orcs.
orcs, yeah. I didn't
Which
think that
would
was
be
going to be
terrible. Now, we only
quite so
did
bad.
2 of the... Yeah,
Only 2.
that was amazing.
Well, it seemed like the siege cards were a few early on and then saved for the end, maybe?
It does. And it doesn't seem like
And
there
then
are
just catapult,
too
catapult,
many of
catapult,
them.
catapult, catapult.
Oh my
in
gosh, there
number
was so much
4.
in the catapult.
This deck is not going to change, so there's going to be a little advantage of knowing exactly how many catapults and siege
That's
engines
very
there
true.
are.
You can start to plan a little bit.
So
Because if you know
let's-
catapults are going to come strong in 4, you
Right.
do this
You-
fast
which you
and
do-
quick.
Sure.
And
It
then
looks like there are-
Don't worry about it.
2 siege engines in 5 and 2 in 4
Man,
and 2 in 2 and 1 in 1. So there are
That's pretty
7
spread.
siege engines.
oof.
So
And
remember,
probably the
so you
early
really
ones
only have to
don't move.
cancel 3 of those
Yeah.
because 5 will kill you. But the more you cancel, the less trolls you're dealing
Sure.
with.
Right,
That's
right.
good. And the catapults were definitely heavy on 4, right? There are
Well,
2 in deck 5.
those are critical.
Looks like 5 in deck 4.
Yeah.
Deck 4 is half
Yeah,
catapult.
yeah.
These were
And I
critical
think
here.
also
those.
because of the shuffle, we got them all in a row.
There's
Sure.
also 3 in deck 3, so there's 8. There are 8 catapults, and they're all in 3, 4, and 5. So they definitely come in like
Yeah.
catapults are
It's a wave.
stacked to the end, and these are more spread out, but they come in like to 2, 4, and 5.
When I
section.
wonder, does the siege early on not have an arrow, maybe, or something like that? Like they might.
Oh, they definitely, yeah, they definitely
might
increase in
level up a
danger.
little bit.
They level up for sure. But knowing the flow of this deck will give you a little bit of advantage that we
That'll
did
help.
not have.
What do you think, Nick?
Oh, I enjoyed it a lot. It's pretty engaging. I mean, there was a lot of cheering and
Oh yeah.
crazy.
It's an easy game to have fun with.
Yeah, it's fun. I think I would like to know the mix of my cards more intimately so that I knew that what I was getting rid of and what I was working towards when I was grabbing those. Because I'm looking right now at what I had left, and I only had one ranged left, which means I gave up 2 ranges.
Maybe
or
only one. I'm
something.
thinking that you have 2 dig and 2 ranged to start.
Well,
But I also have not analyzed the starting deck as well as we should.
So
no, we
I
just
kind of
have
went back to
a range
just
and a
see.
dig
Yeah.
times 2 is what we get.
And it's the same card.
It's the
Yes,
same card.
which is
Right.
painful.
That's all you get.
So you have
Okay.
this card twice.
That's
yeah,
it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So you only gave up one of them.
It seems like then maybe the ranged attacks should be only reserved for the siege and the siege tower and the catapult. You see what I'm saying? Because the reality is you need
Or-
to dig.
You do what we almost decided at the end with you give up both of these cards and then you're the hand-to-hand person.
Right.
Or
For
the
sure.
working person, right?
Specialization is absolutely
Right.
one of
Right.
the things that
because
we should.
I did have
Right.
1, and then a 1
And
up
then-
here and a 2
and a
here.
2,
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, specializing does seem like a way
Yeah.
to go.
Well,
That's
Also, knowing these on a second, third, fourth playthrough, knowing like you could
They're
prepare.
there's some other ones.
there are 4 of each
okay,
type and they're
okay,
randomized during
okay,
the game. I
okay.
didn't say that at the setup, so you won't always see
You
the
won't
same
always
ones.
know, okay.
You could end up with lots of resource or lots
Gotcha.
of rubble or lots
Gotcha.
of fighting.
But at
which
least
is
you
a
have
fun
a
way
sense
to
that
life.
they're
5
compounded.
additional
5 rubble. That's crazy.
great.
I thought the rubbles were all going to be like 1 or 2 and
Yeah.
maybe 3 at the end. 5 additional rubble seems insane to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you can really keep up.
I don't either.
It really, you have to have somebody specialized, and you have to focus on helping them deal with.
You have to have somebody who can overproduce digging and like goods at any moment.
Well, and then somebody stationed here
Yeah,
that's focusing on
Yeah.
on these.
It
taking
does-
out anybody that comes in
That
here.
would be
and then-
interesting.
a ranger
A
here,
ranged?
a digger here, and then fighting resources guys that move around.
They get all the
Yeah,
magic
yeah.
weapons to teleport around.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
you don't spread out the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
movement.
Right. The ranged person stays here, the digger stays here, and the other 2 people move as much as they can.
Can this
That'd be
ranged
very
person hit
interesting.
somebody at any of these towers?
No.
No,
only
but
here.
But
They
they
can-
can hit the
Yes,
big things.
yes.
at any time.
Yes.
And they can shoot into here
Yeah.
to get the trolls
Yeah.
and goblins when they're trying.
I think that would be.
Yeah, I do
Game
think
2.
mostly. Yeah. That's a good strategy. All right.
Yeah, you
anybody
just need to
else,
have those things to show up, right?
Right.
You need to
I know,
actually
I
have
know,
the
I know.
goods.
But then you would see a card.
Well, and
you would
white.
know who is taking it
Right.
immediately.
and white,
Right.
when you know when
Exactly.
nothing is there, just
Exactly.
go boom, get
Go
rid of
white,
all
get
these.
rid of-
More
yeah, when you
aggressive
know.
and accurate management of this might be key.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, clearly the reason why you can select several,
like
one
that,
or several of them, is for that very reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is to like get rid of the things that aren't.
Now
gonna
that
really
we have
help you.
lost, we
Yeah.
know
Yes,
how
I
to,
know.
how to
Well,
do better.
we didn't really know what we were
Well,
doing,
we-
and,
no,
and I don't know
we
that we know
I,
it
I don't think we made the mistake of bringing out grays and reds. I think you want those out
for sure.
early while it's easy and
I
you
bring
can
out a
fill
little
them.
less.
Okay.
I would rather have gotten a few more yellows into our hands.
I guess so, but the ones
They're-
that are helpful are few of the yellows.
But the yellows are so cheap and easy to get going.
Right, but
I think
then
you
when
should have
these
more.
when these were out later, we were like, "There's no chance we'll ever get them." So I kind of wanted them out early while we still had a clear board to fill them up with.
I think we clogged it too much. We put 2 red and 2 gray
Okay,
out real
maybe
early.
Well,
1 red and
that's-
2 gray, or
that's something
2
Potentially
red, a gray,
also
and 3 yellow, or something else.
The the big working ones would be helpful, right?
Yes,
to
they
get
would.
those out to be able to pay for things.
In one of the
Yes.
the-
yes.
the
People that
jack
are
of all
yeah,
trades
exactly,
players,
that are
yeah.
running
The
around.
movers.
the
yeah.
movers, the movers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that seems to me like that would be the deal. At
interesting.
least 1 or 2 infinite. Well, Nikki had 2 infinite movement there
Yeah.
at the end. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It was a while. She was. A
Yeah,
while
we were
before-
we were making her into that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
Too
didn't think
late.
of it.
Another couple
earlier.
rounds.
Yeah.
Need to be 2 or 3 rounds earlier.
Interesting.
So this deck stays the same, but each fifth of it is randomly shuffled.
Right.
The goblins have 4 types in each
Okay.
tunnel section, so those are randomized each game. And your starting deck and the mercenaries are always the same. So that, and of course, you start with 5 random yellow cards, and these decks are shuffled. So those are the randomization elements.
Right.
You always start with 20 gold, and if you win, the number of gold that there's a score sheet, a results sheet
Sure.
To record how well you did. So if you win, how much gold you escaped with. And,
Right.
and even if you lost, you're supposed to, I believe, record like what you had left.
We killed a 2 dig.
I know.
I mean,
know.
we had
that
no
was
choice.
when we were
I agree. I just
But
think
look
it's
how
interesting.
expensive it
It's
is.
so
It's
expensive.
6 goods for,
I know.
in different locations,
I know.
right?
and
you
it's
know.
not really good at anything. It's only kind of good at a few things.
Well, digging is clearly what we need.
Digging
though.
is clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's
I
just
love that we
interesting.
really
Yeah.
we know how to do this. So we
do.
know how to do.
We're gonna
Next
be
time we're
experts.
going to lose much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be able to-
Well, cool. Well, thanks for teaching us Siege of Runedar. Then is what I'm.
Runedar?
Okay,
It's
okay,
one
yeah.
of it's something
Okay.
like that. Well, thanks for coming along and dying in the dwarf fortress.
All right. And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you get notified when we put new videos. See you next time.